in their mind, their belly. Either they are fed up or frustrated. We just be coming out to, and a lot of people are going.
Are you like that? Why are you no longer opening your own platform? You come to music people.
Mentally, you know, even health-wise. And the only way they can make themselves feel better is to come on TikTok and listen to what is happening there. Before you know it, they will have one or two things to say, either good or bad. They will shall type. So me, I've learned a big lesson that I will ignore your generation. Talk whatever you like. This, that. That's your cup of tea. On the 24th of this month, we are going to be having a peaceful demonstration in London, in America as well, and Dublin. Please, if you are available, order your energy that you're using to type online. Come there. Let us go together and raise our voice and talk to the government that we are not satisfied with the way our people back home is been, the way they are treating them. We're in diaspora, yes. We have voice. We're entitled to our freedom of speech, and we are entitled to protest, you know. So we are going to do it. If you are available, you are free on that day, please, let us do it together for General Mohbad. When we get there, we'll tell them what we need to tell them. We will submit the document we need to submit to them. At least it will be in a record that on so-so day, so-so document was submitted as regards. If you are interested in the UK one, please DM me. I know some people were saying, when you're on a call, 2, 3, 4 more people, that means you are in a group. Common sense. If I have to call an Asuko, Bossman, Music Pivot, Mommy Moriri, likes of my light on everybody, and I want to have the same conversation, you can add people to call. That is not group call. That's not group. Yeah, it's a group call, but that doesn't mean it's a group. It's just a simple English that you need to understand. If you have a WhatsApp group chat, yes, that is the group planning something. The legal team are entitled to have their group so that they will be able to communicate, send documents, brainstorms, and do whatever they need to do, which is fine. So all these people are always on the call, and it's just envy. A lot of people, they're showing envy, and it won't be like that. Everybody cannot be a pilot in a plane. You can't fly a plane altogether. There'll be one pilot that will fly the plane. There'll be flight manager that will address the passengers. You understand? So all of us cannot jump on the wheel to fly a plane or drive a car. There's always going to be a one driver. So I will advise us to not follow people, to drag people unnecessarily. It is distraction. So many things that we can even brainstorm and talk about, and this and that. They told us, somebody said they are streaming us from the other side. That is your cup of tea if you are listening. You understand? You pitch your tent to where you want to pitch your tent to. That is you. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. But what I know is, at the end of the day, the truth will come out. And we will get justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Who's next to speak? Who's next?
Someone's calling me just.
Sorry?
Hi.
Okay, carry on. Yes, sure.
Okay. Good day, everyone on this planet, on this platform. Bossman, I heard when you talk. Lagata, also I heard you. Everyone that has spoken, you have spoken really well. And please bear with me because I'm not really feeling fine for now, but at least it's just for a little time. So,
Bless you. Bless you.
The thing is this. We need to...
Hold on, please hold on. Maida's motive, please. I've been begging you politely. Can you stop the negative comments? We've just said, let's stop dragging each other now. Just please now, let's just stop.
You're not the only one. There are many of them.
I'm trying not to start blocking our own team, but please just stop.
You don't need to block them.
Just stop.
No, until these people start petitioning them because they're cyberbullying them. Do we have to do that to justice for Mohbad? Is that what they want? To bring evidence?
In this justice for Mohbad.
Or they think they can do it?
That one, tell him to come up and speak on the panel. You have never spoken on the panel before. Come up and speak. Come up to the panel.
Maybe when they start petitioning them for cyberbullying and stuff like that, then they will know, they will understand.
Hello. Yeah. I want to beg on everybody's behalf to pardon our mistakes, our errors, even those who are giving bad or negative comments. It's because one, some they don't have the mind of themselves. They are being pushed like a wagon. Their brain is being told with by certain individuals who feed them negative reports. And second, because they know what they want and they can never believe in what someone or certain people are doing once it is not coming from who they think it should come from. But be as it may, either I am in Lagos or not, whatever is happening in justice for Mohbad, I wholeheartedly support it. Let me say this. Aminga was arrested recently. Before she was arrested, people misled her over a message sent to her by Mr. Muiwa, and it was back and forth. She was like, Mr. Muiwa, they misled her to it. I was angry because I spoke to Mr. Muiwa, I questioned him, I picked out his error. It was like, he told me what really happened. And I wasn't happy with the reaction of Aminka on that particular issue. She has done well. She did fantastically well on that protest or that demonstration. But I felt this woman wasn't right with her, with the way she allowed people to push her. But when the arrest was announced, I put aside that mind of this woman, what you are doing, I don't like it. I put it aside and I threw in everything. I threw in everything just to ensure that I understand what was really happening. I think I was the first person to confirm where she was taken to. And I think I was the first person, or let me say the second person, to speak to the family and the first person to get proper narrative from the family. But let's put that one aside. We can disagree. That's just my point. We can disagree on something. But when it comes to general issue, please and please, let us rally around ourselves and believe in ourselves. There shouldn't be any back, peace. I am a strong man, a fighter, but I don't harbor hatred. I don't harbor beef. I am a positive thinker, a positivist, who always believe that what anyone is doing, as long as you are on a cause, is positive. Even if I have to come in to make it more resourceful, I will do it. But for me now to say what you are doing is wrong, don't do it. No, we don't want it. Or this one is not good. No, it shouldn't be. For people, some people pick on what is not necessary, those things that are not necessary. to make a mountain out of a mole. I beg of everyone, let us take Mr. Muiwa out of our mouth. Let us take him out of our mouth. Let's have respect for Aloba family. As long as we are fighting for the future of this country, as long as we are fighting for the youth of this country, at the same time, we are fighting for Aloba family. Whom we are using their platform, because the anger and the voice is not built today. As in, it didn't just come because of Mohbad. It had been a burning fire in the mind of everyone that is in this justice for Mohbad. But when the incident of Mohbad came on board, we were able to use that platform to tell our Nigerian government, to tell the people, to make the world understand that, look, a lot of things are wrong in this country. We want this one to be a reference. Nobody is paying anybody, and nobody has all the time to be spending on the cause you don't believe in. I believe in justice for Mohbad, and I believe in every move made by everyone. I won't run down any move by anybody. Please and please, let us try to build unity and be in one accord. In unity, we can achieve a lot. In our togetherness, we can get justice on time. But if we are divided, and it's not an understatement if I say that, because they know we are going to be fighting ourselves and we won't have time for them. That is why they love to pick us one after the other. Like now, allow this one to go down. After dragging this, dragging that, they might pick another person again. And we'll be like, you are not working. You people, you are stupid. You people, you are this. You people, you are that. Since they've arrested Kana, we have not faced the big issue that we're supposed to be facing in this justice for Mohbad. They may just be using that to create division and create discomfort within this camp. Why not let us focus, bring ourselves together? Even it's like we are fighting the demagogues. We are fighting the beast. The beast is the wrong in Nigerian government. If we allow the beast to breed and we are fighting ourselves, the beast will consume all of us. We shouldn't lose focus. We must stay together and fight the beast. The beast is the bad, the corruption, the wrong, and the oppression in Nigeria. Let's come together and fight this battle. Let's encourage those who are working.
Oh, you resign because you got another job. That's it. Yeah, I didn't use the head office. It doesn't matter. You resign because you have another job. Okay. Because you have to resign before you have another job. Yeah. You don't have any discipline. Like there's a problem. Because I was lost first.
That was pasted earlier. I appreciate you, Anasuko, and everyone who has reference to that release. I want to say that we can now be sure that the legal team have gotten a copy of the pathology and of the autopsy and toxicology result. That is why they could officially come on here to say and to address, especially to reject the statement and the result they were given. It's very, very important. If they had come out to say this, to say that without getting a copy, it would be a statement, it would just be a statement of assumption. So they are doing it at the right time. Legal issue or legal battle is a strategic battle. It's a battle that you need to be very careful so that you don't be the one to even shoot yourselves in the leg. Now I am I am happy, I am relaxed that the legal team have given a statement that they are rejecting in totality what the government has brought to us as a result of the autopsy. And I want to charge them, at the same time encourage them to do due diligence on their own investigation, because the next sitting, which is days to come, shall be a day the pathologist will come to the inquest, and the legal team will have every right, will be given permission to cross-examine, question, and verify certain information, the pathologist and his team. Because I know with the game they are playing, it's not going to be only that man that will be coming. He will need a team, because this is the first step of trying to expose all hidden agenda, because this is like a planned move. So we must puncture that their will of lies that they've been using to move here and there. So the pathologist, whoever is coming with, our legal team should be fully prepared, probably and even they cannot, but must have consulted their own pathologist for interpretation and explanation on those
Guys, let me click the like
medical and laboratory terms they might have used. So let us just be rest assured that we are on the right track. Though it might take some time, we have to be patient and know that we will definitely get justice. And it's so sad. It's so sad that a lot of things are going on which might not be right. The way we drag ourselves, please let us let us drink cold water and relax ourselves. The legal team are working. Baba Mohbad is on top of his game. He's doing a lot of consultation. And let nobody, all those fifth columnists that are telling us lies, they are preaching, they are giving us sermon of calumny. Let us reject them. Somebody was saying, Baba Mohbad is negotiating next 12 or 24 hours. Where is that 24-hour revelation? Baba Mohbad, we will tell you those who are negotiating with and those who are involved in the next 24 hours. Something that doesn't exist. They just open their mouth and try to just try to scatter things. I know they are cooking something again that they will still do. Please and please believe them less. If it's difficult for you not to believe them at all, but believe them less.
Hello. Good time.
A lot of things that some people will just come and say so many things that when I hear, I just sit down and laugh. It was one host was trying to say, this petition will expire. Petition will expire in a matter of days. Look, no matter what, petition no dey expire. People will just sit down and just think of how to make people feel sad and feel uncomfortable. They are the one who don't consider the mental health of those people. That's of every one of us. That is why they can come up and start cooking stories that are not genuine. Let's build some level of trust within what anyone might be doing for this justice for Mohbad. Papa has gotten one of the best lawyers in Nigeria.
Uncle Greg, 2 more minutes so somebody else can talk.
Okay, Papa has gotten one of the best lawyers in this country who has been able to challenge ministers, governors in the court of law. He's an independent lawyer working with EFCC. If EFCC need to prosecute, he will be the one to call upon. Oh yeah, it doesn't get involved when they want to search. No, but if you want to prosecute and someone says, "Oh yeah, go and hire your team of SAN and come and face," he will be there to. He's not a weak lawyer. He's a fighter, a very competent criminal lawyer. Oh, some people will still go ahead and speak down. Please and please, let's build trust in what we are doing and have the confidence that justice will get. The music pivot, my boy, I thank you for this opportunity. I think I can rest my case for now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Uncle Greg. Thank you. Okay, next to speak, please.
It's me, it's Enoch. I'm here this morning. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody.
Okay, please go on.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
No, greet, good morning. See the greet.
The music, okay. In case you will not understand, like that, the way I can speak, I will speak a little bit. And the music, Jerry, pé wọ́n drag ara wọn ni wọ́n ti máa ń sọ fáwọn tájọ́ ń ṣe justice for Mohbad but ó dàbí pé àwọn ẹlòmíì some people dey who for their idea so they know the list very well. And they always dey tell them if you want to drag people not we and drag all these useless women when they gather themselves for one platform to fẹ́ carry justice fún Mohbad. Thomas Success bá wọn bí báyìí kan máa gbọ́. Báànà wọn ṣe live video. Gbogbo wọn kàn pariwo wọn fúnra wọn lọ́rọ̀ sọ. Eléyà wí. Ó dẹ̀ ní woman kan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. That woman is very old.
Nítorí wọ́n máa sọ lórí ẹ̀, wọ́n máa sọ orúkọ àwọn olùṣàwọn.
So wọ́n gbà torí Ọlọ́run èmi fẹ́ bẹ̀ wọ́n ni. Tó bá tiẹ̀ da ìjà sáàrin wa, ó ń ṣe gbogbo wa ní ogun Wùmí máa mú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lo 36 wá ń gbà mí. Nobody above mistake. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè ṣe mistake. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wá rí mistake èèyàn kan nínú àwọn tájọ́ ṣe justice for Mohbad. If you don't have the person number, go to their DM. Tó bá lè lọ DM ẹni yẹn, ṣé ẹ lè mójú kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ correct ara yín, kò yẹ kó máa mú òun líle àbíjà wá. Tí ó ti yé yín. And èmi ẹ parọ́ bọ́rọ̀ bá ṣe rí lèmi ṣe máa sọ ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ bínú kó bínú. Tó bá dọ̀la á tún padà kíra wa. Bọ́rọ̀ bá ṣe rí inú tèmi lèmi ṣe máa sọ. Ṣé ẹ rí legal team or no legal team ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run tẹ́ bá wà bíbá ìtẹ́ lè ṣe. Kí ni mí ní legal team? Mo fẹ́ mọ mí ní ẹ̀. Mo máa ń béèrè lọ́dọ̀ bọ̀dá láti bọ̀. Mi ò rí good answer. Ṣé the music or ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà bíbá ilé ṣàlàyé fún mi? Mí ní legal team or whatever.
Legal team wà fún bí àwọn tó máa gba bàbá nínú àwọn tó máa iṣẹ́ táwọn ògùnrẹ́sì ń ṣe táwọn ògùnrẹ́sì ń sọ fún wa
Marco Mimiro. Any two of us, lawyer is not a legal team. Legal team. You don't pay any. What do you want to pay? Legal team. Money law certificate. Like, if you know, lawyer, Bani legal team. What's your hold on.
Hold on, please. Zena, please hold on. Just to be clear, the legal team is Mr. Wahab Shitu and Mr. Odumosu. Okay?
Okay.
And also the press conference that was right now.
I understand. That's what I was
done by both of them.
Èmi náà fẹ́ béèrè ni pé táwọn tó ń ṣe lẹ́gà tèmi ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà ni wọ́n. So mo ti understand. Bọ̀ ẹ wá jọ àwọn lẹ́gà tó jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ẹ jọ ṣé bàbá nìkan náà wà fún un? Àbí wọ́n wà fún àwọn tó ń ṣe justice tí wọ́n fi lé wọn sílẹ̀ àtọ̀nà wọn nítorí bàbá Mohbad wọ́n gbé owó fún anybody tó bọ́ síta.
Nítorí legal team lọ sí wọ́n ti ní
dèmí bàbá mi ní sùúrù mí ìdẹ èèyàn kan ò lè control èèyàn kan lórí justice for Mohbad àfẹni tó bá tọ́ nílé rẹ̀ ni ó mọ̀ pé jẹ́ ní sùúrù níbi tá a bá dé bọ̀ ibi báyìí jẹ́ fi wèrè port sí ẹ ti understand ṣé àwọn lọ́yà Ṣítù ọ̀ lọ́yà Ṣítù yẹn ṣé bàbá nìkan náà wà fún àbí wọ́n wà fún gbogbo public meet àti kọ̀mẹ́ntà o àtàwọn tó ń join live video tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ o because àwọn tó ń kó yìí wọ́n lẹ́bi wọ́n nára wọ́n ní family títí wọn Mohbad ò tán mọ́ anybody o Mohbad ò family mọ́ Àrífà Mohbad ò family mọ́ Fẹ́ràn Mohbad ò family mọ́ Madam Adéyínká àbí kí lorúkọ woman tí wọ́n gbé lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí kò sẹ́ni tó jẹ nínú owó Mohbad o arábíàmọ́ ló ta àwọn kan pé irú eléyìí ò gbọdọ̀ máa continue ní Nàìjíríà ṣé àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn wà fún wípé at least tó bá ti àtàkì èèyàn kan nínú àwọn tó ń ṣe justice fún Mohbad ṣé àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn máa ń dìde àbí wọn kì í dìde because let me tell you something tá a bá kọ́ọ̀tì nù báyìí lóòótọ́ o téèyàn kan bá sọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ ẹlòmíì máa ti dìde because kò ń ṣe gbogbo wa ní wèrè ẹ ti understand but nísìnyí woman yìí nísìnyí mo rí báwọn kan wọn wà support nǹkan tí woman yẹn ṣe which ni èmi mo support ẹ 100 I support that woman 100 because kò easy èèyàn tó ná ọmọ 5 months or ọmọ 6 months lọ́wọ́ láti bọ́ síta láti pariwo já ìjàngbára pé àyínsẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ̀ka fún wa yìí accept ẹ̀ DNA test ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kó fún wa ní justice at the end of the day wọ́n lọ gbé woman yẹn ò búyàn protest tó lọ ṣe wọn ò jà wọn ò bà nǹkan jẹ́ wọn ò ṣe jàdígíjàgan níbẹ̀ èmi dẹ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan tá a bá àwọn tó súnmọ́ bàbá tó ń gba bàbá lámọ̀ràn tá a bá rí ọ̀dàlẹ̀ tó wà láàrin wọn Ọlọ́run á fi wọ́n ṣẹ̀sìn Ọlọ́run á fi wọ́n ráre ṣùgbọ́n torí pé Yorùbá máa ń sọ yí pé tí ikú ilé ò bá pa ni tó dé ò lè rí nípa tí ikú ilé tí ò bá pa ni tó dé ò lè rí nípa ṣé ẹ̀dẹ̀rí dáhùn gan bá ti pọ̀ jù nínú nǹkan gan ó máa ń di yánmọ̀yánmọ́ ni yes ó máa di yánmọ̀yánmọ́ kò séèyàn kankan tó lè sọ pé òun máa jẹ́ ọ̀gá lórí justice for Mohbad because kò sẹ́ni tó mọ ìgbà kú bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ń ṣe justice for Mohbad.
Zainab, let me just quickly answer you. Let me quickly clear one point for you on that legal team. Okay?
Yeah.
So, just here, for the legal team, let me make it clear again. And at least we have tried to confirm from them. Let me put it that way. So, if any of us, especially those in Nigeria, if there's any issue that happened, say if we have a case example, Ayaminka, that's happened now, they would have to intimate Baba Mohbad or Mr. Muyiwa, the family. So they would now inform the lawyers because on their own, me and you, we don't have their contacts. So inform them and say, bye, it has happened though. Can you go and do XYZ. Of course, whatever is the cost or whatever it is, us, the public, will contribute to it if they want to ask for anything outside, stuff. Okay? But in the case of this Yinka girl, there's no way Mr. Wahab Shitu could have left Lagos to jump on a flight to Abuja that time. That was why, between the people that they informed immediately, they raised funds. They didn't even come to the public. And they got a lawyer to go there immediately to find out what's going on. Kidon Sele, bye. And I think we need to be open to such, ideas. If, for instance, maybe I am in Calabar or I'm in Port Harcourt, and something like that happens to me, don't forget this legal team. They also have their business. They are going up. They have other things they're doing. They are not responsible for everybody on just. I mean, maybe we're over 1,000 or 2,000. But if they're informed, of course they can. And now, if we even need to say, you know what, let's get a lawyer to get to Port Harcourt. No. There's somebody around. Yeah, we can just sit down and say, okay, fine. How much is the cost? And what would it cost him to go there? Let's raise funds and get it done. Simple. That was what I was trying to explain yesterday. It's not as if, you are your own. No, then if you are fighting just for Mohbad, because anybody will help you, that's stupidity. The cost is justice for Mohbad, but of course, the next of kin is Baba Mohbad. But it's not, Baba Mohbad doesn't have any personality where he needs 2 lawyers to be walking around with him and be saying, hey, I'm here for you. No. It's all of us here are contributing to GoFundMe. All of us here are trying to do stuff. So if there's anything, whatever is the option that can be taken, take it. Get it done. But to create this aspersion like, legal team, they are only for Baba Mohbad. What case is Baba Mohbad? Who is fighting that man? What does he have that somebody that he needs 2 lawyers working for? What? The lawyers are for the just cause. Cause justice for Mohbad. What killed him? That's why these lawyers were contracted. And I'm sure, as of today or so, they would have been briefed, or even yesterday, or even maybe Grace can come, maybe even they would have been briefed of what's going on. That's the truth. But so, when somebody tries to, they think, I don't have to be anybody smart. It's just common sense to just think and understand that. Come on. What does the man need 2 lawyers for? Let's be honest now. It's for the cost. But who briefed these lawyers is Mr. Joseph Aloba. And of course, even Baba Mohbad called Yinka immediately he heard what was going on. Did he not? He did.
Okay. I found you.
Please let me just say something to what Anne has said so far. Thank you, Anne. You see, our legal team, all are from Justice for Mohbad. All right. But we also, our legal team, they are also, they have only shit on no shit. All right. What happens to Ekolowa Kosila Abuja? The incident Madam Yinka had Abuja Lotiwa. So look at the cost of payment on our cost. We're allowed to get a flight from Shitu go there Abuja. But instead of that, they also gave another lawyer to reside in Abuja from Madam Yinka Ade could represent him. So it's not that way. Shitu is going to be, it can't be everywhere at the same time. All right? Kosila Abuja is now. And the Odumoso is not in Abuja. So cost pay, my cost for pay can get a flight from Shitu Kolosa Abuja. They have some other personal issues on share for our. Sherry, there's a lot of stuff going on in the camp where Justice for Mohbad. And we need to be very careful the way we reason sometimes. Sherry, there are some personal issues. I want issues that go on personal vendetta. We shouldn't make issue case go worse for her. But the fact is that we are in touch with Madam Yinka's family. I don't know Madam Yinka even today. As my lórí phone pẹ̀lú ọkọ Madam Yinka. Ọkọ ṣe everything tá a sọ. Òun náà ní àwọn. He came up with his own idea too. So sọ pé òun fẹ́ try idea that was as at yesterday. All right. So I don't know more no because politician long no. All right, we have to.
So you guys, they all man politicians, and we are crying that the politicians are rotting. You guys did not use your platform to correct position, and you are starting Wumi, and your husband is part of this problem we are having in the country.
We are not here to fight ourselves. We are here to fight for our freedom. We are here for better change of Nigeria. We are not here to fight ourselves. We are not here to insult ourselves. Please and please. Because this thing is getting too much. Because when you get this platform, if this one not drag this one, we drag this one. Why?
This is for Nigeria. I don't know the problem of that country. Imagine politicians like fighting for justice for Mohbad.
Bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bíbá yìí ń sìn, wọ́n máa stream fídíò wa lọ́dọ̀ wọn ni. Wọ́n ò rí ṣòṣe láyé wọn. Ní tá a bá ń sọ bíbá yìí, òun náà máa explain, náà wọ́n máa ṣàlàyé, ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ṣàlàyé kú ni. So mo bẹ̀ yín ni, ẹ jẹ́ ká wà patient, ẹ jẹ́ ká kú. Ẹni tẹ́ bá rí bó ṣe nǹkan tó dùn yín, bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ní nọ́mbẹ̀ nìyẹn tó bá lè lọ sínú díẹ̀. Náà má wo bẹ̀, má wulẹ̀ sọ́mọ́. Ẹjọ́ nítorí because tá a bá ń bára wa jà eléyìí bẹ́lẹ̀ ja ilé ìbọn yàn hàn ó rí wọn olòṣì ni wọn àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ sún mọ́ bàbá náà ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run á fẹ́ ọ̀dàlẹ̀ láàrin wa kí ilẹ̀ kó má bàa rì yín mọ́lẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ because ẹjẹ́ sọ kọ́kọ́ fún yín lè sọ pé gbogbo àwa tá a wà bíbá yìí tá a sọ pé àmì justice for Mohbad àtàwọn tó ń kọ́mẹ́ǹtì wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo wọn ní justice for Mohbad o ẹlòmíì wọ asa ni wọn láti sọ pé òkè jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ tẹ̀lé jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ tẹ̀lé jẹ́ at the end of the day ẹ máa rí i pé anti-justice ni wọ́n bọ́lọ́run máa fi yín ṣẹ̀sìn lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣé ẹ rí justice for Mohbad yìí whether you like it or no we must get the justice because this thing is getting too much. Ibi tó yẹ ká ti mọ̀ ibi tó yẹ ká ti wò wípé àwọn people yìí wọ́n ń play wa wọ́n rò pé ọmọ kékeré ni wọ́n fẹ́ máa finger brain wa láti ọjọ́ tó ti nọ́ọ̀sì mọ́lé wọ́n fi close kò ní wá nǹkan wọ́n gbé gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wá kókó tiẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́ẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn wọ́n gbé wá. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa sọ fún mi pé èèyàn suspect èèyàn tó fúnyàn lábẹ́rẹ́ tẹ̀sán pé òun ló fúnyàn lábẹ́rẹ́ tí òbò lẹ́kí tó ń parọ́ yí pé gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló pa ọkọ òun tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mú wá sí kóòtù kó wá sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kó wá sọ nǹkan tójú ẹ̀ tó. All the name that ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá mú gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wá kàsálà máa box torí ẹ̀ ní gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò ṣe yọjú sí kóòtù láti wá sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ spending wà ó sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ pride boy ó sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Àdúrà ọjọ́ tó yẹ kádùúrà gan sọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ kó kí kàsàlà kó bọ́ọ̀sì níṣẹ́ lọ́mọ yẹn bọ́ síta tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lọ mú gògóró tí a bọ́sẹ̀ di olóbò pẹlẹbẹ tó lọ ń kúnlẹ̀ tó lọ ń bẹ̀ níta. Ibi tó ní ọ̀ká tó wá mọ̀ tó yẹ ká wá síìmù pé à ń jà fún justice for Mohbad tí ò yẹ ká máa bára wa jà tó yẹ ká máa ní sùúrù fúnra wa ibi tí ò yẹ ká ti máa ní sùúrù ní àwọn olórí burúkú yẹn tá a bá bá wọn pàdé ní any platform ká kìbọ̀yà lájà wọn lára. But tó bá dorí àwa tá à ń ṣe justice everybody ẹ máa yìn so no it's not that's why ó lójú tí bá ti pé platform yẹn and drag ara yín ni I will never come up because mi ìmọ̀ rí ìsìta ṣe ń drag ara wa mi ní ìdàpọ̀ tó bá gbé mi náà mo ṣe mistake lọ́la ń sìn ẹ máa drag mi àbúté pé the music ló ṣe mistake lọ́la ń sìn ẹ máa drag ẹ àbúté pé láti snare ló ṣe mistake ẹ máa drag ẹ no ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ fún ṣe lára lórí justice for Mohbad wọn ò force anybody láti ṣe justice for Mohbad you came with your good heart so don't be jealous anybody don't be heavy anybody èèyàn kò dẹ̀ wà relevant lórí kéèsì Mohbad so tó bá wà rò pé ó fẹ́ máa ṣe lára àkáǹtì bàbá àwọn kan ṣe kinní kan no don't do that èmi rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí jealousy ni mo rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlara ó ń gba láyọ̀ ó ń gba gift èmi rí bí ìlara ni tí wọn náà bá lógo ayé abó láyọ̀ fún ẹ táyé bá rí pọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ọmọ ọpọlọ dání they will give you láyọ̀ they will give you rose they will give you money gone. You don't need to drag anybody èèyàn tó ń ṣe show lórí platform ẹ̀ ó wá ń bá drag pé wọ́n fún ní láyọ̀ that is it making sense is it sounding very well? Ẹjọ́ ẹja máa kán pẹ̀lú ra wa àwọn wèrè yìí ni ẹja máa kìbọ̀ níbi abá ti bá wọn pàdé báyìí ìwọ tó o bá wọn kó mi pèsè wọ́n jàdúrà náà ni ṣé fún wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí èpè ẹ̀ ní ṣe yẹn àwọn ara yín lẹ máa drag lẹ máa bú no we don't do that. Ẹja ṣe bí ọmọ tó kọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wà lórí platform àwọn kan wà tẹ́ pé èèyàn ẹlòmíì wà bíbẹ̀ wọ́n jù mí lọ àwọn ẹlòmíì wà bíbẹ̀ mí náà jù lọ so respect is irreciprocal kàbí bó lẹ́sẹ̀ ṣe yìnbó.
I don't die.
ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ fọwọ́ fúnra wa àtọ̀lé díẹ̀ lára ń fẹ́ ẹ jọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má jà máa drag ara mọ́ I don't like it. mi kí n like inú mi ò kí n dùn tí n bá rí ibi táwọn àwa justice for Mohbad bá ti ń bára wa jà tá a ti ń búra wa nítorí ẹ kẹ́ ẹ sọ lẹ́yìn kámẹ́rà ìgbé wá sórí bùsọ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ lágbọ́dọ̀ máa gbé wá sórí social media ni. ẹ wá máa fún wọn lórí burúkú tí wọn ní ẹnájì láti ṣe ṣó ẹ máa fún wọn ní platform láti máa ṣe ṣó lò nítorí títí wa. àwọn tí wọn wà relevant àwọn tó ti parẹ́ máyé táyé òní wọn mọ́tẹ́ pé jí ayé ló ń gbé wọn káàkiri. Ọlọ́run kàn fún wọn láwọ èèyàn ní ẹranko ni wọn bọ ni wọn jà mọ́ǹkì ni wọn bọ ló yẹ kán máa ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ló yẹ kán máa jẹ torí mọ́ǹkì náà jọ ẹ wá ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wá darapọ̀ máwọn wèrè yẹn. Who does that? Ẹ jọ́ torí Ọlọ́run tó bá dé sórí burúkú yẹn lórí platform títí wọn ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa ṣe láàrin ara wa. Ẹni tẹ́ bá rí kó ṣe nǹkan tó dùn yín ẹ pé tẹ́ bá lè pẹ́ nìyẹn ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ nínú DM tẹ́ bá lè bẹ́ nìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀ nínú DM kò ní ìdíkẹ́ àtàkẹ́ nìyẹn gan lórí platform any platform tẹ́ bá ti bẹ́ nìyẹn pàdé. Ìwọ́n tó bá dẹ̀mọ̀ kó darapọ̀ mọ́ wa láti wá máa drag àwọn tó ń ṣe justice for Mohbad ó máa ṣòfò ayé ni ojú ẹ̀ máa fọ́tò ni o ò ní lè rí wa ọmọdé bí kò rí mistake anybody. Because ten drag àwọn tí ten drag illegal thing ten drag ìgbà ten drag àwọn olórí burúkú ló pọ̀ jù nínú ẹ̀ kì í ṣe justice for Mohbad ẹ kàn wá láti wá dàrin wa rú ni Ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ ní fún ní ṣe ayé yín máa ń ní bí àsọtọ́ ká sínú bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀. We don't want you please justice for Mohbad la ní ìdá àti láti drag anybody ẹ tó bá kó jẹ kó mọ̀ kó jẹ Ọlọ́run ó bí ó ń ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ títí wa ní ká máa drag ara wa mo bẹ̀ yín ni inú mi ò kí ń dùn tí bá ti dé platform yẹn báyìí èèyàn kan ṣe kinní kan tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nìyí justice ló ṣe wáì ẹ jọ̀nà mo fọ́nà ẹ má máa fáwọn pípọ̀ yìí ló máa ń dùn mí Ọlọ́run àná báyìí mo fẹ́ lè máa ké wọ́n sẹ́ndì request sí mí lè gòkè kí ni mo fẹ́ lọ sọ́nbẹ̀ everybody ń pariwo eléyìí ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ ń bàjẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ ń ṣe gbá ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ ní pé kó máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ tó bá sọ fún yàn pé kéèyàn bẹ̀bẹ̀ tó bá bu ẹniyàn kó bẹ̀bẹ̀ èèyàn kò lè sọ fún mi pé odò dáńdàrú lélẹ̀ kó lọ kó sí kí n kó sọmọ kékeré ní mí ni ṣé mo pè tí n bá lọ kó sódò mi ò wọ mi lọ ni àbí kéèyàn tó bá sọ mi pé sórí mọ́tò àjàgbé tí ń gbọ̀ yẹn tó bá sáré mọ́tò yẹn ò lè gbọ́ ṣé dìdìrì ní sọ́mọ ọwọ́ ni mí ni ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ òun tó bá tiẹ̀ ń ṣe oògùn pé ká máa bára wa jà ẹ̀yin náà ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká máa lo 36 bóyá kẹ́ tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ live video ẹ máa fi iyọ̀ àtomi wẹ̀ kẹ́ tó tan live chat ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ kọ́kọ́ máa clean ara yẹn ẹ máa ṣe cleanser bó jẹ́ yẹn ni ẹ fi ṣe cleanser ẹ fi para yín látòrí látọ̀ bó já lẹ́yìn bó já aago kan aago méjì ẹ fi para látòrí látẹsẹ̀ ẹ lọ fọ́ sórí ìta mẹ́ta kí gbogbo ògùn wù mí kó má bàa máa ṣiṣẹ́ lára yín tó lórí burúkú ọmọ yẹn ó ń torí burúkú ògùn wọn àtàwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ̀ ẹ padà ṣiṣẹ́ ni lórí justice for Mohbad yìí àwọn ò ní bára wa jà mọ́ látẹ̀ní lọ o à ní bára wa jà mọ́ àti gòrè sí o àti gòrè sí o ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run anybody tẹ́ bá ní kí ní ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ gbàgbé ẹ wọ láìṣẹ̀dá ọmọ tá à ń jà fún ẹ wọ láìṣẹ̀dá bàbá Mohbad tí ò ná pọ̀ torí bàbá yẹn gan ó ti sùn kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe mọ́ bó ṣe wà yẹn ṣé àròkù tí bàbá yẹn bá rí wa tá a bá ń bára wa jà inú ẹ̀ máa dùn ní màá pa àwọn tó tún dúró fún mi náà wọ́n tún ń bára wọn jà ní wọn ò gbọ́ra wọn yé ẹjẹ́ máa gbọ́ra wa yé téèyàn kan bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ listen ọgbọ́n lọ fà ní èèyàn kì í gbọ́ tán èèyàn dẹ̀ máa ń fọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n náà ṣọgbọ́n ni ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run nídìí ilé justice for Mohbad no justice no peace for Wunmi no justice no peace fọ gbogbo àwọn tó náwó nínú ikú Mohbad ẹni pa gúnugún nǹkan gbẹ ní pàkàlàmọ̀gbọ̀n wọn ká tó gbogbo ẹni bá pa lékelèké báyìí wọn kíkà gbogbo ẹni tó bá náwó nínú ikú Mohbad ẹ̀ ní kíje bó jẹ́ Wùmí ni kò ní kíje bó jẹ́ àdúrà ni kò ní kíje bó jẹ́ dàrúsà ni kò ní kíje bó jẹ́ Samulari ni bó náà bá gbígba ọmọ kò ní jèrè àwùjọ lé lórí private náà àtàkì yẹn lórí kó sọ tójú ẹ̀ tó ṣé kò yẹ ká ẹ ti mọ̀ báwọn pípọ̀ yìí wọ́n náwó nínú ikú Mohbad ni tó fi ń àtàkì anybody bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn á gbé wọn ní competition ẹjọ́ náà há ti fásitì ẹjọ́ náà competition ni wọn lórí ó ṣàná ọ̀rọ̀ kan sọ tó wọ́n against bàbá Mohbad tó ní bàbá Mohbad ló lọ pa Mohbad ṣé wọ́n ní evidence ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹjọ́ náà mọ competition ni wọn lórí because these people èmi rí wọn bí pé bíyá wọ́n win lójú ara wọn wọn ò dẹ̀ win àbòtílẹ̀ ń ṣe all station are settled ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ àwa náà ti mọ̀ Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ jù yín lọ ọba mi tó náyé tó nọ̀run tó dómi ara àtẹ̀jọ́ oníkálukú ó ń wòṣe oníkálukú ó ń wo gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ látọjọ́ tí Mohbad ti kú ó ti ń wo ibi tí ó ti fìyà jẹ oníkálukú ó ti fi péèlì báyìí ó ti fi wọn ìjà oníkálukú fóníkálukú so kí la wá ń bá ká. Okay,
this particular person that is commenting, Rashi or whatever your name is, behave yourself.
Rashi.
Behave yourself, yeah.
If you are sent to come here, please and please go and tell them that.
Behave yourself, Rashi.
What you are going to take from here will be too much for your generation to bear. Because
you need to curse him.
You are playing
because it's bashing Arifa, bashing West, to bashing everybody.
Yeah, me, my body be gone. Ora afi okun wo yin wa si bi ba. Èmi ò mọ̀ tó máa ń ṣe yín tí jí ayé máa ń gbé yín káàkiri. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lè dúró sí flat.
Tiran.
Ko te máa gbọ́.
Tiran. Kí ló dé?
Wọ́n yín wá bí ni ṣó fẹ́ kójú ẹ fọ́ dànù kó mọ̀ di wa mọ́ ni. Àbò fẹ́ kó bá
tiran wá ṣe àṣẹ.
Kó mọ̀ gbọ́ wa mọ́.
Kí ló dé?
Wọ́n fẹ́ dìdì yín ni dandan ní kẹ́ wá bí ni. Ṣáwa àwọn aráàlú wá platform níbẹ̀ yìí ṣe máa rárẹ̀ káàkiri ni. Because this is on their own platform. You don't know what you are doing. That's why you are walking up and down like a person who won't go set street for Oshodi. Olórí burúkú tá gbé sórí mẹ́tọ̀ lé lọ́wọ́ kókó máa kiri inú mọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀. Kí ló wá dé bí? We don't want you here, please. Ẹ lọ sórí platform yín bí tá ẹ ti kó àwọn asínwín aṣèrè àwọn tó ti gba abẹ́rẹ́ wèrè ní Yaba left. Ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ àwọn òwò ayé bíbà. Intelligent people ló wà bíbà. Orí platform yín lẹ ti kórí burúkú àtàsínwín àtẹni tí ó sì ní ọkọ àtẹni tó ti rọ́kọ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Gbogbo oníyẹn ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ kún sí àwọn òwò ayé bíbà yẹn jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Àwọn ọlọ́lá olówó. Àwọn alálùbáríkà ẹ̀dá alálùbáríkà ọkùnrin alálùbáríkà obìnrin àwọn náà wà bíbá yìí wọn kì í ṣe ní òfò ẹni ìráre bí yín ẹ Nàìjíríà ìdúpọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ má wà fún platform wa ọ̀nà kì í tẹ̀pẹ̀ ní o ẹ má wà bí àpèyìn sẹ́ẹ̀ sí èrè ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó sọ́ndà kọ́mẹ́ntì kẹ́ máa gbọ́ nǹkan sáà sọ́dọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ drop kọ́mẹ́ntì ìgbà mẹ́rin ló kún wọ́n jáwọ́ platform yín máa wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìmọ̀ orí burúkú tẹ̀ ṣe bí ẹlẹ́lẹ́yà.
Ó ní ìdèpè yẹn àwa fẹ́ ṣàṣẹ sí i ó ní ìdèpè yẹn.
ẹ má wà bí mọ́ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sófo ayé tẹ̀fẹ̀ káyé yín dàbí làgìrì tẹ̀fẹ̀ káyé yín kú bí èlùbọ́ ẹ má rárẹ̀ wá bímọ ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run justice for Mohbad no justice ẹ̀yin kò ní nísinmi ọmọ tó yìn yìí ò ní sùn ni òun kò ní fojú kó òun sẹ́yìn ọmọ kọ́ ọmọ nìyẹn ni ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ìkà ò jẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé ọmọ tí yín náà nìyẹn ayé á máa dáwọ́ bànújẹ́ fún yín ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ̀ ní làákàyè ẹ̀rọ báwa náà máa bí amáyé pè ní àwa náà máa bí káwa bá gbé abíamáyé oko banújẹ́ dùnú lé yín olórí burúkú ọba bí yàrá ìyá rẹ rè ìwọ tún drop orí burúkú kọmẹǹtì sígbà táwọn ogun ọ̀run ò bá níbo wọ́n fi àṣẹ sí gbogbo èpè tí n bá ṣe fún ẹni tẹ́ pé rabaraba justice Mohbad ẹlòmíì ti fi orí gbẹ̀gùn tẹ́ pé pásítọ̀ babaláwo báyìí wọn ò lè rí wẹ̀tàn ẹjẹ́ Mohbad ò rí justice tán wọ́n gbẹ lómìdé pásítọ̀ báyìí lómi ò jókòó lójú kan báyìí yóò máa tọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò máa jàgbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa de pampasì bẹ́ẹ̀ ní lè kú olójú kan ìwọ tó ti lè gbá pátálẹ̀ ò ní lè gbà pamọ́ àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad ó kú àtọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run nìkan ló kù àdàbí tó yẹ pé Wùmí ò náwó nínú kú Mohbad nìkan ló kù ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ìkà onírọ́ àwọn ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ àwọn anyogun ń jà wá Nàìjíríà bọ́ọ̀ lógo ṣe ní especially àwọn Yorùbá we too like to betray ourselves too much with Yorùbá people amẹ̀bọ aproko abosia wọ́n rò tọrọ báyìí rọ ni wọn ò ní lè sọ o all the name that they no want to die ìgbà wọlé ẹni kú ìgbà wọlé bí òní pa ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yẹn kú Nàìjíríà ìgbà wọlé nígbà tó ń ta báàgì ráìsì lọ 100,000 báwọn kan bá ní kọjá ṣe báyìí wọ́n já ṣe báyìí irọ́ ni àwọn kan máa ní rọ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn kírímínà awítọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pé wọ́n bí yàrá ìyá yín dákẹ́ post picture yín sórí péjì mi àtàbọ́sẹ̀dé tẹ̀ ń sọ ọ̀pọ̀ ọjà tí wù mí ìyá yẹn tẹ̀ máa jẹ́ abọ́sẹ̀dé yẹn olóbò pẹlẹbẹ ìyá máa jẹ́ mo fún ẹ lẹ́yìn ọdún yìí nsìn á máa rí justice kọ́dún yìí tó kọlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ọdún yìí wọ́n padà lọ ta pure water lóṣòdì ní tó mọ bá wọn fún ẹsẹ̀ ńgbà tó tó bá rọ̀ ní olùsí alátẹnujẹ obìnrin abímọ́wò ó bí tán kò tún wò bàbá ń bàbá tún wọ ọmọ lọ́mọ ó wò láwòye wọn ò lu ọmọ yẹn pamọ́ lọ́wọ́ àti tó wọnú ayé ọmọ yẹn náà lórí burúkú dé bá Mohbad olórí burúkú wọn gbà ó torí tó gbọ́dọ̀ sáfà. Bàbá bí yàrá ìyá rẹ̀ dà kó ti drop orí burúkú kọ́mẹ́ǹtì sí bíbá yìí bóyá àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yín ló wà bíbá yìí. Are we your mate? We are not your mate. We are not your mate. We are not your mate. Get a loss. Kẹ́kẹ́ orí burúkú kò bíbá yìí máa fi búrókì pa yín wò orí yín máa pín nígbà bá fi àwọn ìbò burúkú yẹn tí mo fi báyé yín jẹ́ bíbá ẹ ṣe èrè yìí. Àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì yín wo ló wà bíbá tẹ wá yín sọ́ọ̀tì bíbá yìí. Àṣà wá sọ́ndà kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yín àbá wá sí pílátífọ̀mù yín ẹni tó bá wá sí pílátífọ̀mù yín ẹ̀yìn sọ́ọ̀tì wọn ẹ má wá sí pílátífọ̀mù wa láti wá máa yìn sọ́ọ̀tì anybody bíbá ẹ ṣe èrè ni. Ẹ bá tẹ̀ ní home training ẹ bá dé tàtọ́ tún kọ ní ṣé kò yẹ kẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àwọn àbí ọmọ àwọn ọmọ tó kọ́ tí wọn gbà wọ́n máa forí ìyá wọn gbọ́rọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ́ ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ kọ́ ni àsìkò tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ gba home training òun lẹ sákò lé tẹ lọ tí ò yẹ kẹ́ ẹ kọ́wọ́ bọ̀ orí yín burú ni àwọn ìyálà ìjà yín ló wà bíbá àwọn bàbá ńlá yín bàbá lákùn bàbá yín àwọn náà wà bíbá ìwé lọ́tọ̀ pé àwọn kì í ṣe má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ tó ń ṣorí burúkú láàrin yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ level pass level ẹ kó ní burúkú dànù.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Round of applause first. Please, give her a round of applause. Yeah, can you hear me?
Àǹtí mi ṣe rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ yẹn, ẹ máa bá wa lọ sí oríṣiríṣi platform. Kẹ́ ẹ máa bá wa pẹ̀tù sí kálukú nínú, ká má drag ara wa mọ́, ká wà ní ìṣọ̀kan, ká lè fèsì àwọn ọ̀tá gangan.
Can I say something, please? Can I go on?
I think you have the floor.
Yeah, can I before I leave? I have 5 minutes. Okay,
Can I?
Fine.
Okay,
After that person is B2 baby to talk.
Yes, B2, go ahead.
After the person, yeah.
Yeah. B2 baby. B2 baby.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, the panelists, the comment section, and I believe about what the last speaker, is only the last speaker, I could not really get everything she said, but I can feel the passion from her voice, and I picked some things inside when she was speaking, so I enjoy her submission anyway. Because she go here, and she touched every side, and I was overwhelmed. Although we needed translation for some things before, but it doesn't matter. The ones we hear, I think we are okay by it. So that's all I can say. I will start from Annie Okosun, because I came up when you were actually analyzing some certain issues here. I think it was a few days ago. What I mean is you were talking about Mayinka, so I want to speak some things about that. Okay. I think a few days ago, before she got arrested, I saw you on a platform, and you were discussing with her, trying to read some letter that I think they said, because I was not there, and they said Muyiwa sent letters to her, and along the line the letter got deleted. So and I think a lot of people were telling Ms. Inka that this message that they said is not for you, they think it's for you. It's no mistake, because if we said we should look, maybe she was the one who did the last protest and the rest of the of all. So, and the message was relating to something like that, and before the message got deleted. Although after the message sent to her, Mr. Muyiwa or somebody came to, I think it was Annie, so to read the letter that was sent to her before that. The letter was not made for her to make the clarification for that. Mr. Goresi was trying to say something that good afternoon. My first time of getting in touch with you, and I've been hearing a lot about you because they said you are one of our legal team who are working for us for the justice, and I believe when there are some arrests, I think you are always there. If Baba is going somewhere, I think you are always there with him. So I've been hearing so much about you. So, and I heard something that you said concerning Amayinka, that maybe a lot of people pressure her to say maybe the message that was not for her is for her, that message, the way that she received that message, she's not here, I was not there. The way she received that message, if we all are humans, it's not the way you think, it's the way she think, or it's not the way she think the way I think. So, and the people who saw the message the first time, it's not the way the person think, it's not the way Amanika thinks. So I believe when Amanika got that message, either she showed that message to somebody, and maybe what come out of the person was the provocation in her. That was the first thing. And the second thing is this, before she got that message, the message resembled what is happening to her, like what she just did. Like, close your hand, this will be the last protest you will ever do, things like that. I was not there according to what I heard. I was not there. So, and it was like the same, the story was like almost the same. So along the line, when she was provoked, like this man, Mr. Moyuwa, you don't respect my effort. It seems like you don't know what I've been doing for this getting justice for Mohbad. I've been trying my best, and you now send me this kind of message. That's why she come online. I think so. So then she provoke and she come online to tell the followers or to tell the public that look at what I received after doing this protest. Okay. Now the protest, although for me, I watched the video of which when she did the peaceful walk. I believe for me, I don't know for others. I think she don't do anything wrong in that video she make or how she speak, whether allegedly or she said somebody said, at least she said somebody said, at least she attached somebody said. So I believe what I heard from her, I did not hear anything like wrong from her that will lead her to where she are today. But I don't really know what transpired, what happened, because I'm surprised that when the arrest came, I was on, I think in this platform when somebody said the arrest, no, not this platform. I think it's not this platform. Sorry. So the person who arrested Amayinka is the same person who have been arrested. The first time we heard that because before she did this protest, she wrote a letter to the police, and the police refuses that letter. They never accept it. So she wrote a letter to DSS, and DSS approved it, and they gave her even a copy of it. So fine, which is the police is not with her in that justice. They didn't support her to do that justice in Abuja. Okay. Now, when they pick her, people were thinking, our first thinking was this: since the police did not approve anything like a peaceful walk for her, so we believe maybe the police were the one make that arrest. After a couple of time, somebody came up and said, no. What happened is this: is the same person who have been arresting them that still arrest her because she deformed character, cyberbullying, and the rest of them.
Sorry, can I interject you? Madam Yinka was never and ever arrested. Madam Yinka was kidnapped, not arrested. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for that wonderful clarification, because according to what we are hearing on media, they said she got arrested, and that is what we heard. So you said she got kidnapped, so they kidnapped her wrongly. So please, Bossman, then who kidnapped Amayinka?
Yeah, the police. They kidnapped her. That was never arrested. Yes, Bossman said so. It was kidnapped. She was kidnapped. She was never invited. If they claim that there was a petition, then you should invite. When the petition was written against Darosha, he was invited. So did they invite her? No. She was kidnapped. They were on Moti. They did not even present themselves as the police officer, according to what she said. So she was kidnapped. And then to clear the notion that Madam Yinka was never, whatever they got her for was never, it's not because of the protest. It has nothing to do with the protest. It has nothing to do with the protest. There's a little bit of conspiracy in the story. They said there was a stuff that she said. I guess it was charged for. She was charged for cyber. I'm not really sure. Cyberbullying and defamation or something like that. All right. And there's another story that they say that they go through our phone. They went through our phone and they found out that she has a number of some bloggers on their phone. And then she said she doesn't know how the number got there because she's not even in contact with these people. So these people, police officers that got her kidnapped, they have no right to go through our phone without our consent. Who the hell they think they are? They have no right to go through our phone. Our phone is a is a personal belongings, a property. You don't go through it. So if you said that, okay, if you claim that she was supposed to be arrested now, we're talking about arrested. Did you invite her? If it was a petition, before a petition could take place, you're supposed to make her to know that we are looking for you. We want you to call. You have to invite the person to the station. Was she invited? No. You can't just go and block somebody on the road and just throw the person out and just drag the person to the station. That's kidnapping. That was never an arrest. Understand? I dare anybody to come and face me that she was arrested. That was never an arrest. That was the kidnap. She was kidnapped.
What did he tell him? I said, don't go country.
Okay.
Not to do that, because you issue now personal.
Mr. Moresi, I would like to have just few seconds with you, but let me still
all
speak
the
to
politicians, buy all of them.
Okay, Bossman.
Let's start afresh.
Now,
Let's start afresh. Look at what we always did to Ghana, and the country was better. And now, other bad people don't hijack them again.
Because
when they started inviting Nigeria fake prophet, that was when I know Ghana is doomed.
When she was
look at them now. They didn't even get on that light when we said that we did it. They get, we know they
get. There was the guy who printed the banner.
Just went back again.
The guy
like,
brought them to
just
him.
Went back.
She made something like that while in the station. So I think when the police was coming,
Nigeria to do good. Let's do away with all our politicians.
She said the people who came to arrest her was
all our politicians. That was even when during the election I was advocating for Showere. I said, okay, Showere no win. If I no want Showere, then we will make do with Obi. Not be say Obi was my first choice. Showere was my first choice. Let's start with a new plate. Let's new leave. Somebody new. Okay, even if I chop, then they go chop. We make another person come chop too. Since the national team. When somebody not be this repeated psycho wasted product all over. Like so you don't get people for Nigeria.
Because she has been there for a couple of time. For some months now, that protest, she was being safe. Nothing like arrest, nothing like searching for her, nothing like opening the petition they write against her, nothing like kidnap, But suddenly after that protest, she got missed.
Should I even produce music for now? I never hear her.
There is something.
The trend on TikTok and Instagram.
I think let's be sincere because I think according to what we heard allegedly, they said the arrest
enjoying the video
from the
enjoy click a like button and share for me.
Person who have been arrested, and if we said okay, let's go deep. Who has been arrested?
Guys.
In this case of justice for Mohbad, it's only over.
So connected 247.
Let me say this before we. I would like us to talk on what step can be taken, and what move should we at least progress on, because a lot of things have been done by both individual and collectively. On how Aminga was arrested, the verified information which I got to clear the air is that they arrested the printer. That means it has partially or partly has something to do with the protest, because they arrested the printer, asked for a number from the printer. They used the printer to set her up. And when they picked her, they took her to the station under the IRT. formerly SARS. So when they go to the station, they now refer to the petition that was written. Well, there is another petition that is written against like 2 bloggers who are in diaspora, who are speaking for justice for Mohbad. One in the UK and the other one in Germany. When they now showed her that this petition had been on since April 17 or April 19, that they needed to pick those 2 bloggers. That who are those? Probably they think, or let me say, the protest brought out Ayaminka to set her as a link, because they know that those bloggers are fighting for justice for Mohbad, and Ayaminka came out boldly and courageously to speak for justice for Mohbad, which was very, very encouraging. They now pick her and say, okay, it's because we are looking for these 2 people. So we know you have a link with them. We want to know what link do you have. They open our phone. And that is why I want to believe in what someone said somewhere this morning. The Nigerian police, they will arrest you before instead of them to gather evidence, they will arrest you before they now use you to gather flimsy evidence. Arrest before evidence, instead of having an evidence before arrest. That is why they don't normally, or they don't always get an arrest warrant, because you must state the reason why you want to arrest this person. So after taking Ayaminka there, they took her phone, they searched her phone, they saw the number. I think those bloggers, they saw there are 2 numbers on our phone and said, we are looking, there's a petition regarding this. And I sat down and said, what's all this rubbish? You are looking for somebody, don't you know? Put your machineries in place and go and get that person. Why are you? Because you are looking for someone. So certain individuals have been petitioned. So if you see their number on someone's phone, that means that person is someone who is sharing the same thought or the same idea with them, or they have something in common. Go after those that are petitioned. So that's why I can say the situation of Ayaminka is under control. But we will not rest, we will not sleep, and will not let her stay there. Maybe not for the public holiday and weekend, we must have gone past all this. So by tomorrow we'll see what will happen. But let us just limit our discussion to what should we do next, not what has happened. That's the essence.
Can I interject you, Mr. Goretti, real quick?
Okay.
Mr. Goretti, sorry about that. Can I interject you real quick, sir? Respectfully.
No.
Yeah. Do you agree with me that with the case of Madam Yinka Ade that was taken unlawfully, do you agree with me that she has a case? Do you agree with me that she has a case?
Very unlawful arrest.
She has a case against the police?
Who?
For what they did to her right now. Do you agree with me that she has a case against them? She can sue them, you know that, right?
Well, you know what? Don't let us talk of that. That move will be done after she's been released. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's a very good ground to sue the police.
Baba Goretti, I never speak with you before, but speaking to you today, I picked something from you. And there is something I picked there, and is the real point. I picked something, but let's just okay. What can we do to bring her out? Not just only her. You know, my coming for justice for Mohbad is not just to fight for Mohbad or just to seek for justice for Mohbad. You know, along the line, if anything should happen to any one of us, I believe I will. If I have anything to do to make sure you come out of that bondage. The reason why I will involve myself is this. You don't just wake up one day, you started talking and talking. No. You wake up one day, you started talking about Mohbad. And suddenly, along the line, something happened to you because of Mohbad. Anything that happened to anybody is because of Mohbad. Because I believe it's not their problem. They put it upon themselves that I want to take this thing upon myself and I will make sure this boy gets justice. Although Mohbad case is tough, I would lie. Like Mohbad case is since I was born and now I'm getting old, according to how they said, this is one of the cases I ever see that, as in, I've never expected to see this kind of case in my life, and I'm surprised I jammed this case. And this case is, I don't know how to say it, very strong. I mean, strong to the extent, I want just to say this, according to what you said, Mr. Golesi, let me just put some things there. You said our arrest was unlawful. That is great. Secondly, they took her phone, they make a session, they said they found out that. That was great. Now, my question is this. When Mohbad died, you use unlawful for the person who needs justice for Mohbad. Why can't you use unlawful for those who don't want justice for Mohbad? There were people who surrendered Mohbad when Mohbad died. When you invited them, the police, I'm talking to the police now, you invited them, whether you kidnap them, anyhow you do them. Why can't you take their phone and make a research if there is anything that happened that transpired between that moment Mohbad died, or take their phone and put it on your computer, take whatever you want to take, then give them back their phone. They make your research like the way you are doing to this woman now. But you never acted that way. Why is it that unlawful? You know what I noticed is this: the unlawful arrest or the unlawful law in this country only affect the poor, affect the common man, affect those like Baba Mohbad. The unlawful law affects them.
Hello, sir. You are very, very correct in one side. On one side, see, we don't speak. We are not for injustice. We are for justice. What they should have done is what you are saying. Any arrest made on those who were in that house that very day, anything they do with them, any investigation being carried out over them, is not unlawful. It is lawful and legal. We don't want unlawful arrest. We want lawful arrest and lawful process of investigation. So it will be lawful. Now they are unlawfully shielding those that were supposed to be questioned. They are still using the unlawful for them to favor them. Because if they want to be lawful, they should be arrested. So they are now unlawfully shielding them and covering them from being investigated. So it's just so unfortunate that we are in the country that we only know law on paper. We only see law works on paper, but in practice, it seems as if we're in a banana republic where
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Golesi. I think your network is bad. I will soon round up now. Okay. Please, this is for everybody, the panelists and the host, the comment section, and the rest of them, the listener. Please, now we are in a certain problem like this. What can we do? What is the solution? Do we lack anything to bring them out? Apart from her, I'm not just talking on behalf of her, I'm talking on behalf of everybody. I mean, anyone that have been captured, that are under bondage since this case have started, that at least we have the team, we have people who are working for Baba. And I believe people that are working for Baba are the same people working for those they arrest, because they are still fighting for Mohbad. We all are for Mohbad. So I believe everything that is happening to anyone should be the team also. It's happened to them. Like anything happened to you, it happened to me. Let me put it that way. Because if it don't happen to me that way, we are divided. We cannot go where we are going because it will scare a lot of people. People will think, oh, these people are not with us. They are just only with Baba. And they are not just for us. They are only for themselves. They are not standing by us. They are only doing this. So I just want to use this opportunity to beg everyone, at least when we are going to this moment, please carry everyone along. No matter the circumstances today, tomorrow, today might rough and tomorrow is another day. So I believe the people that are in custody today never pray to be in custody, never in their life. And if they want to be in custody, it should be a crime they committed. It should be something they do, like when you are there, you'll be happy about it. You commit it, like you do it. You understand. So, but this one, some of them are just passing through some pain for the things they don't know about. I don't want to be asking who is legal team, who is not legal team, and every team are team. So what I need the best from the team. So that is all I need. Because if I say who is the legal team, if you are for justice, me I'm for justice, me I need justice. So I cannot be pointing out one person. So I believe it's everybody that really wants for Mohbad. And the last, if you are close to Baba, please, there is something that happened on the live session. I believe we all saw it, that they said they use a fake filter on Baba, and it takes a long time. They could not change it, and they bring a lot of argument on media. Please, if you are just close to Baba and you are the one handling Baba's phone, or you are the one calling someone to handle Baba's phone, please instruct them and very well. And if you feel that they are not capable and we need someone to pay them for it, contact me for that. And I have to, it should be somebody trusted. I can pay for it. That is no problem. But you just do the rightful job. You understand what I mean? When anything happens, even to hold the camera alone, they will pay you for that. But that's my problem. But do it right. I don't want a process whereby you change adults to a baby, and people will be correcting you for more than 40 minutes. You cannot regulate that problem. It seems you are not capable in that field. Please, anyone that is close to that area, please regulate it for us. And these are some things I just want to be regulated. And if there are other things, I know some things going on now, but I can't say it here a lot. I don't want to say it too much on Baba's side. But let's try our possible best to do the best. I know we are trying. I don't discourage anybody. I believe you all are doing your best. It's not easy. I told you guys the case is strong, and as I said, it's strong. We have pastors, we have native doctors in the justice for Mohbad, we have prophets. They have bring their proof to us, they have submit what they see. We have saw a lot, but the case is strong. That's all I can say. But let's try our possible best to keep Baba proper and to keep Baba very well, good outlook and everything. Just package him, let him look good. That is all I can say. Thank you.
Yeah, Big Two Baby. Sorry to just say something. I'm trying to say something about Madam Yinka Ade. Madam Yinka Ade was, after the incident that happened to her, yeah, right? I guess that incident happened on a Saturday, and you know that in Nigeria, once they pick you up, the police arrest you. You won't be able to. You can't do your bail during the weekend. All right. And you all know that yesterday was a public holiday, and I guess today in Nigeria is also a public holiday. That's also going to hinder any other thing. But according to what I was told, that they've gotten a lawyer in Abuja, an Abuja-based lawyer and stuff like that, all right, to go and see her yesterday. As that yesterday, they were on the phone with her husband. The legal team of Justice for Mohbad, with Mr. Miwa and co, were in touch with the family of Madam Yinka Ade. All right, and as of today, I supposed to also have to speak with the husband of Yinka Ade, but I have someone that is also going to speak to Madam Yinka Ade. I don't know if the person has already spoken to her, to him yet. I don't know. So then, what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that we are getting in touch with the family of Madam Yinka Ade. So we're not going to leave her there. But I also want us to know that today is also a public holiday in Nigeria as well. So we cannot do anything until maybe tomorrow. Yeah? So we did not forget that we are getting in touch. And I'm very sure that by tomorrow, something will be done on that part as well. Thank you.
Okay, it's good now. So somebody else can speak. Somebody else can speak.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody said it's not true. If you think it's not true, you can come up into the panel and say your truth. If you can arrest, if you are arrested on Friday, let's go and let's see how you can bring a son to gang to get your bail over the weekend.
The bossman don't answer them. Some of them don't even know how he's done. They might be living in Nigeria and they still don't know what goes on there. Don't answer them.
Bossman, don't take it too serious because maybe these few cases that you see people come out on the weekend, but normal ground on weekend they don't grant you bail. You arrest that in Monday. So if they arrest you like Friday, they just want to punish you. We know Nigeria for that. They are fond of doing that. Be you anybody, they want to fall your hand, they pick you Friday. So they know what they are doing. So that you must sleep there. You go drag them. Yes, they free you one Sunday, but you go sleep there. So that is for them. That's we know them for that. But sometimes it happens, and weekend they still free some people. It happens, but it's not something that is regular. So for the comment section, that's I just reply you for that. And someone said I should just quickly sing the song I did for Mohbad some time ago. I did a cover for him. Bye Mohbad.
Yeah, thank you.
We want to know who of this light over darkness, hope you know that. You suppose know people we want justice must come. For those anti-justice, we don't want justice. We ask women for DNA, she no want give us DNA now must justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. So that's what it is. And but I think Bosma is aware. I've been saying it that I wrote a song for Mohbad, which is I did a tribute song for Mohbad a long time ago, and I kept it there. And I'm planning of releasing this song on the 20th of this month. And as I said before, I will still say it again. I say it to Bosma in one platform some times ago. And I said anything that I'm going to be getting on that song will go to Baba, which is everything I'm getting from there going for just this for Mohbad. So I don't forget, and I will do what I said, and I will be releasing the song for the 20th of this month. So that's all I have to say. Thank you, the host, for giving me the time to speak on this panelist, and thank you, everyone on the panelists. Thank you all. Thank you for all you have been doing in getting justice for Mohbad. I do really appreciate everyone. Don't mind my stubbornness, although I'm stubborn because I like sincerity, I want you to convince me. I like when you try your best to convince me, but even if you don't convince me 100%, but at least I have to take something. We all are humans, nobody is perfect. We all are just learning. I don't know if you get me. No God in justice for Mohbad. I always say that. So we all are just trying our best to get justice for this boy. And as I said again, this case is a strong one. So thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, B2 Baby, for singing that song for me. Mm-hmm. And thank you for all you do. We will not get tired. Justice for Mohbad, no surrender, no retreat, non-negotiable. Justice for Mohbad is justice for all. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to protest the previous speaker's speech in regards to Oist and everyone in Justice for Mohbad dragging each other, because I believe that the team on the path of justice are more stronger than the other side, but the only problem is unity. And I believe with unity, we can actually get justice sooner than we can imagine. So my point now is, as opposed to dragging each other within the justice, no one is talking about Mohbad's lawyer in the house. No one is dragging him. She, the manager, is also there. No one is dragging her. And there's also the driver. No one is asking questions about the driver of the Prado when the incident happened, and also all these people should actually be dragged as opposed to re-dragging each other, because I believe dragging each other can actually cause distractions that we actually, focus on other things as opposed to, going straight and moving forward. And another question I want to ask Bossman is the fact that I understand there are a lot of hosts in Nigeria that are really scared to. There are a lot of people that really want to be hosts in Nigeria that are really scared to come out because of, everyone being picked up here and there, and the fear of, being scared to talk about justice for Mohbad. So my question really is it possible to get like a public lawyer readily available for things like that, in case if anything of such happened, there would always be someone to like call right, be right there at any point in time if anything of such happened, because it's understandable that a lot of people are really scared about joining or being the speaker of Justice for Mohbad in Nigeria.
Yes, it's possible. It is possible. We can always you can also even push that question to Mr. Miwa as well. Yeah, if we can get it done, it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Mr. Miwa and Baba Mohbad has actually come up that if you're a lawyer, if you want to help out, come out and help out. In all capacity and all that. So everybody is welcome. If you are for Mohbad, you want to help out, yes, we can. Yeah, we can. But at this point, yeah, we can. I don't know. I don't know what to tell. Yeah.
The Moro also has really spoken well, but not everybody can come out the way we are coming out. Because some people said, okay, before you come out, you must have that liver, and fighting people on the seat of power is not really easy. Because a lot of people are looking at this issue that we're fighting only one person. We're not fighting anything. We're fighting people on the seat of power. Because, if you know me from time, and I know you from time, and I've been one airport the other, or probably I work under you for some time, and you know what I've ever perpetrated, or I know what you have been perpetrating right from the time I've been working with you, and definitely now I ran into stumble water. And you don't have any of that to cover me up. Because if you don't cover me up, you don't see you are sick. I might be forced to blow open a lot of things. That is the issue we are involved in here. And honestly, like I spoke around the platform, I've been making sure that I live in Lagos Island there. I live in Lekki, and I've been speaking out my mind. But the point is, I refuse to call names. Because by the time I call names, the people will ask me, are you at the spot? What are the evidence you have for that particular name you are calling? But if we know that this is the case, we have the right to ask the government to protect us. We have the right to ask the government, please, help us find the killer. We are getting this state done, and it's becoming so strange to the government. I am telling you, this one we are doing, the thought is we end up in about 2-3 months and nobody will talk about it anymore. Because I know, Bossman, you are not a kid. If you are in Nigeria, it was only in Nigeria here, the kid Delegiwa up to today, we never had anything. Apart from Delegiwa, a lot of people are alive that died. Really, they said it was somebody who killed him, or like he was killed anyhow, and nobody, we didn't find justice. What they did was to have a commission of inquiry. They said they are investigating it. I don't know whether the investigation will end by the time some of us are no more in this world, but that has always been a system in Nigeria. But because of the social media, it's giving them headache. It's a their headache. And they really don't know how to cope. That's why they are looking for all ways to cope this justice for Mohbad. The pain I have more, because I've been having pain all this, and I feel that already it's been affecting my mental health. Because if a whole state government, I believe, a whole state, like I said in one platform, some of my friends who are consultant pathologists who are part of the people who did autopsy in Lagos, And what I found out from some of them, from a private discussion, honestly, it's not something that can be spoken in the public. That is one. And again, if a state government that is collecting our tax and promise to protect us, are the same people bringing different narratives, telling us 3 different lies. How do we trust that government? How do we believe that all of us, all other people are safe in that government? One thing I'm saying is, if Mohbad were to be the son of one of these popular persons, by now, justice must have been served and proved so. Or if Mohbad were to come from a governor home, justice would have been served. Because I will give you one example. Look at the case of Enfan, the kidnapper. It's more than 10 years now, 15 years. And that man has committed those crimes. Up to today, no court has ever sentenced him. And he's still appealing. And they are even saying they want to have out of court settlement because he was a billionaire kidnapper. And look at all these small kidnappers, all these small things. Even some people that are saying kidnapping themselves, they are still wallowing in police cells. So these are the countries we find ourselves. And sometimes you want to find this thing, you yourself must look at yourself and say, look, if this is what I will bear it on, I should stand for the truth of this case. There's no way, there's no half fight. There's no halfway fight. You can't fight from Parliament top at the bridge when you are going to Lagos Island and say, okay, I've done my bit. If you are not ready to be part of the justice, you get out and let the people who are ready to face the missing be there. Nobody, you can't say, I've done my best. There's nothing best in seeking for justice. There's nothing best in seeking for freedom. There's nothing, you don't do your best when you are looking for a total clean society. Some people who are abroad does not really understand when we're talking Nigeria. They don't understand what the Nigeria is. They are looking at the Nigeria from the perspective of what happens abroad. Someone in UK will say this. Someone in
hello, sir, please, please don't kill her.
I'm not killing your morale. I am fully fighting. I said there's no halfway to it. There's no halfway to it. We should face it that long. Face it that long doesn't kill morale. I'm saying the reality. How many people would they arrest? Let them keep arresting. By the time they get there, some people will stand up. Justice is not forced by
Mr. Ali, can I finish, please? Bossman.
Yes,
Is it possible? Is it possible to speak with Mr. Muiwa to let us know so that people that actually want to be speaker in justice for Mohbad or anyone that want to talk in regards to the case in Nigeria can actually have the confidence enough to speak and be rest assured that they would be safe and when they are arrested, they would be someone to come to their rescue at any point in time. Is it possible for us to hear feedback in regards to that, please?
that question that you asked is a very powerful one.
Bossman, let me answer that question. It is possible for you to speak without mentioning some other people's name. If it is purely on justice, don't mention anybody's name. You have freedom of expression. And don't be violent.
But Mr. Wale, it's impossible for you not to mention people's that on petition. That's impossible not to mention their name. That's impossible. The petition actually had the name of the people that actually believe on it. So it's possible for us to mention their name. And the people in Nigeria to mention their name without being arrested.
Wait, if the petition has mentioned people's name, I am telling you from findings from people who are part and parcel of the government, people who are forced people who are serving the military. If you want to mention somebody's name, you as a person, I want to mention that person's name. Do you have an evidence to back it up? In as much as you don't have
petition is an evidence. The petition is an evidence for people to mention the name.
You are not
matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
matter. It's a legal statement that was made by someone that had already died. So people have the right to question. People have the right to question the name of the people on the petition. So you can't tell them not to mention those names. They have the right to mention their name. And the petition is also legally binding. So they have a right to answer.
Excuse me, Mr. Wally. Moro, can I quickly answer? Because if we have to be going back and forth, we're not moving anywhere. Like I said, we can make citizen calls. So if I want to make reference to that petition, I'm reading what was written. I did not accuse the Oba wrongly. So for us to get answer, we can contact the Human Rights for Citizen Advocacy Bureau and ask what is our right concerning that petition aspect of it. Okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what we can do. We can contact them. They're on Facebook, they're on WhatsApp. Some of us already sent them messages concerning
I've spoken
what is going on. Yeah, sorry.
I have spoken with the retired Justice of Justice of Court of Appeal. As I'm talking to you, I've spoken with them more than 5 times. I've been to Edo, I've been to Ilorin, I've been to some other parts. Ask other people who are in the team who have spoken, and they tell us where your own right expires, where another person's right started. In law, they look in Nigerian law, they look for technicality. So that is why you can fight till tomorrow and ask for justice. You can talk about petition, but don't mention the name of the people in the petition. Mohbad wrote petition, they should attend to that petition. Don't mention any name because we were not there and there was no evidence. Even if the Mohbad has the video up to today, nobody has ever released the video of that thing to the police. So we cannot mention those or mention anybody.
So even with the video, you still think it's not right for someone to mention the people that were included in the video or involved in it?
We're not having the evidence.
The evidence is a petition, is a written petition from Mohbad.
Madam, I said I asked from the judge. They said if you continue to say okay.
The thing is, Mr. Wally, because you heard from the judge does not mean all the judges knows every answer. There might be a judge.
Not only one judge, I'm telling you.
There's nothing bad in trying.
Okay, you keep trying. Okay.
No knowledge is lost.
That was the reason why they were picking people up, because this guy will say they mentioned him, they should show him the evidence that I killed the person. He will pick you up.
Okay, let me speak to you. I spoke to one Oba, that Lagos. They said that Oba that is picking people up have no right to arrest people for mentioning his name. Okay? That is a king in Lagos State. They said he has no right. So he was just intimidating people. They want us to keep quiet, which we are not keeping quiet.
Madam, let me tell you, if they have led you to have done something that you are not, it's not settled. The Nigerian law says you don't accuse anybody of criminality until proven by the law court. If they have led you of what you did not do or what you have done and nobody speaks.
So Oba, Mr. Wale, Oba alleging Mr. Joseph Aloba of cyberbullying, cyber stalking, and criminal intimidation. Is it true? So why was Baba Mohbad invited to Alago and detained for a few days and was grilled?
He wasn't detained for a few days. He was left off that day.
No, for hours.
And that's what
because if you go in 10 o'clock,
let me tell you.
You see, the thing is, relax. The thing is, I don't care whether I'm in Nigeria, but I'm asking you a question.
That's what I want to tell you.
Because Baba Mohbad. Okay, go ahead.
The petition, nobody saw the petition. I must tell you, a lot of people are not seeing the petition. But the
reason the petition is online.
It's online. It's everywhere.
His name was not mentioned.
Oba's name was mentioned. LL's name was mentioned. Sam Larry's name was mentioned. And Obele's name was mentioned.
Let me ask you a question now. LL's name, LL you are talking about is somebody I know very well. LL's name was mentioned. A few LL was mentioned. Sam Larry was mentioned, and the other boy was mentioned. Sam Larry can drop. The other came out and said Sam Larry was dropping his name. He has come out
question, Mr. Wale. That's not the question.
And they think we're babies.
Why can't we mention the people the name of the people in the petition. It doesn't matter.
In Nigeria, people drop name. I've seen somebody who come to collect something in my house and say, if they don't give him, the Oba send them. And I went to the Oba saying he was not aware. Nigeria dropped name. The man came out.
So why did the Oba go with Sam Larry to Alagbo to go and see Baba Mohbad when he was invited?
Now,
no, I'm asking you a question. You're not answering.
I want to answer you. I am not an anti-justice. I'm saying the basic thing that we're seeing.
You already tell us.
Don't let people just misinform you people outside there. Sam Larry was not supposed to go there. It was Oba that wrote the petition. It was Oba that wrote the petition. And the police said, when they invite Baba Mohbad, they said he should come with the evidence. Now, Sam Larry was there. Everybody knows Sam Larry is one of the palace useless boys. Now, Oba came to deny that part. He doesn't know Sam Larry. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. And for police that have been corrupted, they will always use that and say, okay, he has denied it. So when he was not involved, he has denied it. Does not mean if every other person wants to do his own and now say, okay, I want to mention the name of the Oba. Because they will ask, okay, you are mentioning the name of the Oba now. Has he been convicted in the court that say he was the one that killed? Do you have evidence that killed this boy, that he was the one that killed this boy?
Not killed. The question is, why can't people mention the name of the people on the petition?
See,
You don't
on this platform, we don't accuse anyone only on this platform or say things that we don't have evidence for. So the message you are trying to pass, go and pass it to the people who are doing woto. I want to drag over. It is not for this platform.
Is that one speaking? I want to say woto. Don't drag over. Who are those who are dragging over? Do you see me in the forum of those people? I am telling you what is right.
Yeah, that is why I said
that people will not be arrested anyhow indiscriminately.
We don't need that in here. We don't need that.
Okay, go out and mention them. Go out and mention them. Go out and mention them.
Hold on. Nobody's mentioning anything. We have been doing justice for Mohbad.
You have not done 50% of what I have done in this platform. You have not done, in fact, 10% of what I've been doing justice for Mohbad. You are telling me what I saw them.
Please calm down, ma'am.
You don't mention people who don't have their name. This is murder. You should be able to prove that somebody murdered a person.
Please calm down. Please. I beg you in the name of God. Please calm down. Please. This is about
no, I have one question.
Actually, I came to speak with him and to him.
It's quite unfortunate the man dropped. I have a question for him.
Actually, I came to speak to him, but it's been taken now. I don't know why. Can you bring it back, please? Is it possible?
Tell him to tell the question. Why don't that?
You said the thing is, we always with negative comment. Even in diaspora, you don't get justice until one occasion. I mean, one evidence. America, how many times have they killed it? Black Lives Matter. Until they got with Judge Floyd. It's a movement. We had to be positive. Whether Nigerian government works or not, this one will work.
This is the first time you are coming to my platform, and you are acting as if you are doing. Oh my life, I don't even talk to you.
Please, I just want to ask one thing. Please, we say this in just 1 second, please. Yes, I just want to say something quickly, please. If we can wake up, I believe everybody in this world, even if I believe most people believe in God, whether Muslim or Christian, it's few people don't believe in anything in this life. If they can wake up and call the name of God every day, we can open our mouth to call the name. I don't believe there is nobody we cannot call his name. So that is all I can say.
Cosmos Paul, go and bring evidence. That is why, see, when I'm in focus,
okay. Sorry, the music. Good morning.
Good morning. And good morning. And you will act as if,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and good morning. I have a question for Anne. Anne, good morning. Can you please let me talk to you. Yesterday I was on a platform and they were glamoring for driving. She said she was driving too.
She's driving.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they were clamoring to have a legal team that will represent people that are fighting for justice for Mohbad. Is this possible? Because that's one of the reasons why they want to bring this just legal team, Baba legal team down, and that's not too good. Then one thing that I want a lot of people to understand is you cannot take Muiwa away from justice for Mohbad because you guys, where you are not connected to Baba. Do you understand? And that man cannot be alone. Gures cannot leave Baba because we are all busy.
We are not talking about that one anymore now. We have passed that one.
Okay, then another question, please. Please, the music, please. Let Anne ask because she's here. That's why I'm here to
driving.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Probably when she's not driving, if any platform that she goes, if it is possible to have a legal team that will represent people that are fighting for justice for Mohbad, aside from Baba's legal team, please, I would like her to answer that question. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and Busman said he was going to tell Mr. Muiwa to do something about it. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Me, I said this before. The citizens, since we say justice for Mohbad is justice for all, let's make citizen calls. Whatever Baba Mohbad and Muiwa is doing, let's put a blind eye to that side. Because it's our people that are being picked up unlawfully. They're trying to keep them short. That is why we have the Citizen Bureau Advocacy. Let's contact them with our concerns and let's see if they're going to work on that. Because every time we can't be mentioning Baba Mohbad, that man is going through a lot. If they pick any one of us and we had to go and contact him, how do we think he's feeling? It would be more depressed. But if we contact the Citizen Bureau Advocacy, they will tell us what we need to do. They have their own lawyer. Their own lawyer might even be representing us as a citizen, concerned citizens of Nigeria. That's my submission.
Possible. Someone just asked the same question. So, yeah.
Someone asked if Baba can say, yeah, Baba, they're trying whatever they had to do, but if they don't want this man to get the justice. If they tell him that I will sell, if I had to sell a plot of land for 500 million naira to mess up your case, not for me to win the case against you, but for me to mess up your own case of asking what killed your son. So you think they're going to answer Baba? All the petitions they've been petitioning, they ignored it. Baba petitioned Darusa about embalming, touching. It's the law in Nigeria for you to touch a dead body. Who certified him dead? How did they know he was fully dead? And they still let Darusha go. So now we see that they don't want to grant these men the justice they deserve. That's why we, the citizens, we are on board. And they cannot keep us short. That is why I keep saying we need to contact the Citizen Bureau Advocacy. They are there for a reason. Let's try them. We'll be going back and forth for over 9 months or 9 months now. So if Baba sue, they will still sweep it under the table.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. You're 100% right. But can I say something real quick regarding to, there was a question asked before by Monroe, right? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, that's correct.
To be corrected. So I think we have the right to talk. We can mention names regarding to those names on the petition. And you need to get me right. And I stand to be corrected. You need to get me right, though. You have the right to correct the names of those on that petition. But another thing is that we also need to learn how to speak when it comes to. I am also learning to. All right. I have some blunders that I've made in the past as well. All right. But you can call out those names on that petition that Mohbad wrote. See, that name that Mohbad wrote is allegedly, because we have no evidence, we were not there when we were beating Mohbad, but we saw videos. Those are evidences, right? Of they beating, maltreating, bullying Mohbad everywhere. Mohbad wrote a petition, which is the fact that some set of people were bullying him when he was alive. And they mentioned name of Samilari and Co. And then he said, Samilari said, while they were bullying him, that it was Oba Elegushi. I just mentioned his name now. Oba Elegushi, according to what Mohbad wrote in his petition before he died. He said it was that Samilari they were bullying him, and he said it was Oba Elegushi's. You see, you have to refer to that petition. That's the way how you escape being called or dragged. All right? There are a lot of things on social media that you can refer to, that you can make, that will make you to mention their name. I just mentioned Oba Elegushi's name. Mohbad also repeat, there was Samilari she known. The one that Oba Elegushi ló rán àwọn. His name, put allegedly, then you mention his name. But if you don't mention allegedly, then we will hold you responsible for that. And at the same time, you cannot judge. There's something they call defamation of character. All right? There's something they call defamation of character. If you are not sure of some things, you have no evidence of some things, don't talk about it. And I said, Elegushi is the father of Liam. How do you know that he's the father of Liam? But if you want to say that, you have to have your evidence right. But about the bullying of Mohbad, the competition, he said, when Samilari were bullying him, beating him up and down, and they were telling him, mentioning that it was Oba Elegushi that sent them. I just mentioned his name again. Who are those that said that we cannot mention Oba Elegushi? But it depends on the way you say it on the social media. So they should go and ask Mohbad. According to the petition that Mohbad wrote, he said Samilari were beating him and some other guys, and Co. And they said Oba Elegushi ló rán àwọn wá. Because no. So always refer to the petition. You can mention everybody's name on the petition. I just mentioned Samilari's name. Mohbad wrote it, except the Oba Elegushi's name is not written in that petition. But when you're talking about Oba Elegushi is the father of Liam, I've never talked about that because I have no evidence towards that part. The only thing that can give us evidence is through the DNA, if he's the one or not. The one that can show who the father of the child is. Like I said, defamation of character is real. If you are not sure of something, don't say it. But if you are sure of something, there are a lot of things that you can refer to regarding to justice for Mohbad. We were not there when Samilari was beating Mohbad, but we have videos of Samilari beating Mohbad. We cannot even talk about, if you now say something that is Naira Marley, you are in trouble. You can sue it. Naira Marley cannot sue you for defamation of character because Naira Marley's name was not in there. It's not in the petition that Mohbad wrote. But Samilari's name is there. So if you want to talk on social media, you have to say, according to the petition that Mohbad wrote, he said, how you say it, how you carve the whole thing. You know, that's exactly how you carve your word. He said that Samilari, and we have a video surfacing on the social media of where we saw Samilari with Pankere and with some boys beating Mohbad. What's Samilari's full name? Samson Eletu. I just mentioned your name. Mohbad sọ pé òun náà òun adẹ̀ ní fídíò ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tó òun náà Mohbad. He said that as we are beating him all around the whole place, even the Jebami, according to the CTC, he mentioned that there were some times even at the club, you were beating them up and down, including Bami himself. Who gave you the right to be bullying people around the whole street? Mohbad call according to the petition. Pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń nà òun ẹ̀ ń sọ fún òun wípé ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣí ló rán yìí sí òun pé kẹwàá máa nà òun káàkiri. So ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣí. Ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣí wọ́n nípa ìyìnlẹ̀ kọ allegedly wọ́n nípa ìyìnlẹ̀ pé Baba Mohbad lẹ́jọ́. You called Baba Mohbad. You petitioned Baba Mohbad. You took Baba Mohbad to the same police station that Mohbad wrote petition against you and some other people. Because your name was mentioned in the petition. Mohbad said that those people that were bullying him were mentioning your name. So, báwo lorúkọ yín ṣe dé nínú petition yẹn? Wọ́n ní pé wọ́n lè dárúkọ àwọn dárúkọ yín Bossman ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ on this day, Tuesday, June 18. Mohbad said in the petition that he wrote, so why can't we mention your name? So you need to call Sam Larry and ask Sam Larry why they mention your name, why they were bullying Mohbad. That is what the citizens are asking you. Call Sam Larry out and ask him why your name was mentioned in the petition, or what were they using your name to be bullying Mohbad? That is what we're asking. So why are you intimidating? Why are you intimidating people up and down the whole street that they can't mention your name? Who the hell you are? But your name was there in the petition. Mohbad put your name there. But before Mohbad fight, you never came out to denounce or to give me the words. To debunk the petition. Why is it that now that he has died, that you now later come out and whatever? But you never did. So why was the name written in the petition of Mohbad that Mohbad wrote against you? You now took Baba Mohbad to the same station that Mohbad wrote a petition against you. Why? Is it because you are? So those that said that we cannot mention name, you can mention name, but you have to be very, very careful with where we coin those words. You have to put allegedly, then you can mention name.
Thank you, Bossman. Thank you, Bossman. That's what I want to clear.
Don't forget that before you mention them, you have to put allegedly. Mohbad ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló bá Mohbad sọ náà pé orúkọ ọba báwo lorúkọ ọba ṣe débẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n Mohbad ló sọ pé ọba nù ún ṣùgbọ́n bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ when the petition was circulating all over the social media, what did they do about it? Wow! So, and regarding to if the legal team can have if the people that are fighting for justice for Mohbad, see, this is just the reality right here. Nobody can intimidate anybody. If they arrest you, they will arrest you unlawfully. That means if you have not done anything. Yes. Look at what they do to Omoyele Sowore. The arrest of Omoyele Sowore was unlawful. But do you know Omoyele Sowore won them in court? You saw when they shot the canister on the on his leg, he sued the police. He won the case. He asked the police, maybe they asked the police to give him 1 million. Is it 1 million or what? I don't know, maybe 10 million that they asked the police to pay him and to apologize to the newspaper. I don't know if that was done. But yes, he won them. And then the only thing they did at Greece, maybe they delayed him for 8 years. 8 years. They seized his international passport. But now, he's now with his family in the US now. But the fact is that they can arrest you unlawfully because of war, as in they will use veto power of the government against you. But should I say that the arrest is right? No, it's unlawful. But they will just disturb you and just to intimidate. You was intimidated. And even America have to come out at a point and say that is and they said that they declared him as that his imprisonment or the prison that he went to was what they call it they declared prisoner of conscience, right? Is that right? Is that the right word?
Yes.
Is it prisoner of conscience? I'll be conscious of they use the word. I don't know. Prisoner of conscience, Abi.
Yes.
They use a time word like that because there's like because he was locked up for a long time. It was intimidation and all that. They stepped on his human right, and that's just the way it is. That's government for you. But does that mean that? But of course, he got justice because he stood. They thought he was going to run away, but he didn't run away. He stayed until he got justice. He won them in court. He was given back his international passport, and he went back to his family. So, one thing I would discuss with Mr. Miwa about what you said, that is it possible for us to have a lawyer that will represent justice from Mohbad? All right. But if you do not do anything wrong, they have nothing against you, then that means that you are arrested. That means the arrest is unlawful. All right. Like what they did to Mama Yekade. If truly they have nothing against her, then the arrest is unlawful. Then they can challenge the whoever that wrote the petition. They can challenge the persons as well. But it's not everything we have to say on social media, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Although it's not for me because I'm not in Nigeria anyway. But I'm just worried about the people in Nigeria.
Prisoner of conscience. Yes. So
Yes.
that's it.
Bossman, please, I just have one thing to say because it's bothering me for some time now. I believe we are almost there, so I have to ask the question today. And I will be just straight to the question. So if you can answer, anybody can answer me, please. Now, even before the case started, we heard that Lagos State closed. And according to your analysis now, the same station that Mohbad petition to that was not answered with the same station they invited Baba and they are expecting Baba to win a case there. That is totally lie. Okay, now, with what we are seeing for the past few months, Baba have been asking for so many rights and they don't want to give him right and they're supposed to give him right because it's his right, he have right. So anything he asked for, I believe he have right for it. And the father, he was the one who brought this boy up even when the woman was not there. So my question is this now. Now that we feel or we are seeing that no road in this area, that they cannot give us justice. Like, I mean, this, let's assume tomorrow come, Lagos State fail or Nigeria fail this case, what can we do? That is my question.
If Nigeria failed
tomorrow, for an instance, you see this Mohbad case, there is a way the case will go. We know that Nigeria already failed. So now, if Nigeria failed tomorrow to give this boy justice, because I believe people who were around this boy are not suffering, but people who were not there are suffering, even including the man. Do you know that if they arrest you, not you, let me use, okay, as they arrest Amanyika yesterday, there is something that leave Baba body. There is one thing, like, you know, like the day Mohbad by, there is something that leave Baba body. Very, very, as in very painful. I don't know if you get me. Now, if anything like that, like something that happened yesterday, something leave his body and it's not good for his health as well. And with the way things are going, with what me I'm saying, if tomorrow reach, the Nigerian government did not give this, okay, let me say Lagos State, first of all. For now, it's Lagos State. I cannot add the rest state for now. Let's assume Lagos State fail. Then tomorrow Nigeria fail totally to give this boy justice. What can we do? And we are not satisfied. What can we do? That is my question.
Mr. It's very fantastic questions. See, we are the citizens of Nigeria. Okay. And as well, because we are the citizen as well. But
Your network is working, but what's wrong?
This impressive.
What's wrong? Your network is working. What's
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah. If the government does not want to give us justice, just let us know. I just want us to know that the present president or governor are not going to be on that seat forever, all right? See, we are actually looking for justice. Justice is not it's not easy. Okay? It takes it's a process. But it seems we are not for justice immediately.
Your network is not.
Sorry, my network, right? Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
So,
I think it's better now. Yeah, it's better now.
when I said, can you hear me now? You said no.
Yes.
Anyway, justice. I mean, justice is not easy. Like, it takes time. Okay. So, I'm not saying we don't know how long it's going to take for us to get this justice for Mohbad. It's going to take a time. It's going to take some time. I will say, I'm honest with you, 100%. If I tell you that this case of Mohbad, that we're going to be on this case, that it might take 1.5 years more. That's going to be the fastest route. That's even an understatement. Understatement is that we can be on this case for the next 2 years, which I don't pray for us to be on this case for 2 years. This is case. This is this case of justice for Mohbad. It's not going to come easy like that. See, Tupac died 2000 and is it 1996? He died. 1996. He died 1996. So now they are asking for justice for Tupac. They close the case. They have to reopen the case. Do you know that if Mohbad case actually closed, we can reopen it again? I'm not saying that they should close it though. I'm just giving you just instances. All right. So things happen. If you are, I don't know why some of us are now getting agitated. Oh, Mr. Miwa, do this. You're not doing it. You are fighting against principalities and power. Like I've said, there are several petitions. Big to baby, if you don't hear before, now you are hearing now. There are why can't Baba Mohbad write petition? There are several petitions that they've written to the police, but they've not attended to it.
Please, sorry, I don't want to towards you, man. Let me come in. I want to tell you something, please. It's like, come, I want to just hit the nail on the head. Me, I already know the scenario. I understand this. Boss man, for this 9 months, I walk deeper in this. Like forget about as in me myself. I find road to this game, and I believe that it's not just one road. And I'm telling you, bro. And I know that this case, you see this country. You know why they tell you, boss man, if this governor come out, if they bring a person come, now our system, you know that one, fine. If this president come out, if they bring the next person come, fine. You get waiting I want just to know for this thing. Get waiting I need the direct. For example, say tomorrow Nigeria fail us. Now waiting I want to know. Like Nigeria, you know, say let me give you an instance. You know, say Tupac case. They investigate well, although they can't be slow, but they do the right thing from the beginning. Small. You don't understand? Mohbad case, from the beginning, nothing done well, nothing like say they do well. You understand me? So sometimes if we want to compare them, we will try compare the way they work. You said something like, okay, Baba, I wrote in this. Sometimes I go the verse. What if Baba they do self? Why they even do anything? Why be saying me? People even get one guy that would they use a bad name, they destroy Baba up and down. You understand me? Sometimes I want that to baby.
Do you know that there are a lot of about 5 petitions or maybe petitions for the deaths of the police right now?
Boss man, I understand. Now, what can we do now? Me understand you. But the problem I'm having is this. What can we do? Because, okay, even if you write tomorrow, they might do the same thing. Okay, you write next tomorrow, they might do the same thing. Okay, apart from them, do you believe that we have a way out apart from them? If tomorrow they end up to dump us somewhere, like they carry us go where we don't know.
Big to baby. See, I understand where you're going to, okay? See, where you're going to, that's thing that where you want to take me to right now. Right? Maybe after like the corona inquest, this forthcoming corona inquest, all right? Then we cannot talk. That question you want to ask right now, bring it back again. Because something is happening this month that's going to change the face of things. Probably next week after the corona inquest. Can we wait till that time and see what's going to happen?
The date for the corona inquest, please.
It's the 26th of this month now. Okay. Next week Thursday, right?
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
So all these things, everyone that is having their grievances towards Mr. Miwa or the liquor team, can you guys just be a little bit patient till next week and see what's going to happen? Yeah. So can you just pause whatever things that you guys are having against Mr. Miwa, and let's wait and see what's going to happen until after the corona inquest. Then we cannot talk about the next month because we need to work on another strategy, and we can't say that on social media. I want us to know that.
Bosma, me, I'm not against anybody. I will say this.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to anyone.
No, Bossman, sometimes I do talk about who you are because I get a lot of complaints, but sometimes I overlook everything because I don't have to listen. As far Baba said, this is the person that lead this case, and the Baba is fully with the person. Baba never come to media to say or use his platform to say I'm not with this person. Baba keep on telling you support this person, so I don't have anything to do with that. So I have to stick to that. That is one. So I'm not against anybody. What I'm against is I want justice. I know justice. It can take 10 years. I don't pray for Mohbad's case. It can take any years. I understand, but I just want us to at least let us be carried everybody along. While going. You understand? Nobody is perfect, as I said before. Nobody is God of justice for Mohbad. Never. Nobody. I repeat. So we are just trying our best. So let us try our possible best to at least. We know you have been doing it. They are not answering you, but still keep on trying. So let us know that you try your best. At the end of the day, you show us the proof that. See, look at what I done. As you said, we write 6 petitions, 7 petitions. If the public believe that this you are not really working, and you said and you have told them that you have been working for the past January till now, nothing that they are not answering. So you have the facts and you have the proof and everything. I believe you can conquer everybody that is saying that you are not working or you are working. Then they will not push them to the right direction of the people who don't really want the justice. So they will not fully aware that you are not the people behind the problem. These are the people behind the problem. Because people think that you are the problem for the case and you are not the problem. You know truly where you are not that you are not the problem. There are some things we can do to clarify some things while we are going. So I'm not against anybody. I like everybody. I just want justice for Mohbad. That is all I want. I'm not going to carry any native because of justice for Mohbad. I'm not going to find problem because of justice for Mohbad. I get on that side. I don't know what to explain now. So I just appreciate each and every one of you. Anything we do concerning getting justice for Mohbad, keep doing it. That is all I would say. Don't lose hope.
Thank you. Right quick. I thank you for your submission, bro. See, I know that I am not on the side of Mr. Miwa, but I'm just here for the truth. I'm here for justice for Mohbad, because we need to get justice. You can't just beg like that. No, we need to get justice. And like I said, everyone has their own flaws. I have my flaws. I'm not perfect and all that. Mr. Miwa has his own weakness. Okay, he has his own flaws as well. I can't say everything he did perfectly, but sometimes we have to learn from our mistakes, and we have to learn to forgive sometimes. Okay, so I have my flaws on getting to justice for Mohbad. Mr. Miwa has his own flaws. There's some action that he's supposed to have taken. All right, but he's also not perfect, and he's open to information or to talk to people. And he has said it, Baba Mohbad has already said it, that if you are a lawyer, you want to help out, come and help out. But one thing I want the people to know is that there are some people among us, all right, I'm not going to mention names, you know them. I know some people that they have personal issue towards Mr. Miwa. and they hold on to any of his mistakes and they use it against him. Look at what happened 3 or 4 days ago, which I don't want to talk about. They are the one that escalated this matter to this point. Even in the fact that we are, in fact, now they should be ashamed of themselves because they're trying to use that mistakes of Madam Inka Ade against Mr. Miwa. And I don't know why some people are just there. We are hard up, and you're allowing some fools to be worship. It's not nice. Was sent to me April 23rd. So one thing I want us to know is that the legal team, once I decide to say that they are not working, I will call them out myself. But as of now, let us wait till next week after the corona inquest, after the court case of the corona inquest. Then we can start calling them out. It has nothing to do. Let us be patient. Justice for that boy, it takes time. It takes time.
I just want to ask a few things from Bossman. Good afternoon, good morning, everyone, depending on location. Because a lot of talks have been going around, but first of all, I want to confirm some things from Bossman. I'm not saying Bossman is the repertoire of information. I just want to, but I know that he has insight into some things. So the first question is that number one, sir, is it true, or let's say as Mr. Muyiwa in conjunction with Baba, have they filed for a DNA hearing? That's number one. And I want him to answer that before I move to the next one.
I'm not a member of the legal team.
Okay.
I'm not part of the legal team. Whatever I say regarding to this one is based on what I know. Okay? It's based on what I know.
Because Mr. Muyiwa said he has filed.
I know that they filed. They said what? Mr. Muyiwa said what?
Yeah, they said they filed a case on a DNA hearing, but the judge is not around.
Yes, they someone. They went to put a summon at the gate of Wumi. Wumi asked for a court order, right?
Yes.
Mohbad should do the court order, and they've done that. They've gone to the house of Mohbad to put a court order there. So the day that they were supposed to go for the court hearing, Odumosu with Shitu sent his two with conjunction with Shitu.
Okay.
They were supposed to go there, but unfortunately, that day there was Oro festival in Ikorodu, and they couldn't do it. So the next adjournment is
Okay. So it means they've taken step as regards that. That's one. The second one is
the system here, not the local team. It's the system.
Okay. So as regards Arifa and Veron, a lot of things has been statement has been made on what Baba's legal team have done to contribute to the release of both of them. Do you have any comments as regards that, sir?
Whatever I say regarding to this, I'm not a part of the legal team. Like I said, I'm only talking based on what I know. All right.
I recognize that. Yeah.
During the time of the structure team and management team, the structure team were actually on the affair of the case of Arifa, which I can talk about it because I'm aware we were the one doing things regarding to the case of Arifa at that time. And Arifa has 2 lawyers to himself. He has 2 lawyers representing him. Of Baron, I don't know, but at that time he has his own lawyer. I'm aware that he has his own lawyer. The last court date, I guess they did not inform Baron that there's going to be a court date. So he did not tell his legal team about it. That is why. So Arifa's lawyers were present at the court. All right.
Okay.
But
yes,
the whole thing happened because all what you heard from the news is not true. All right. Okay. They're trying to just clean up their names and all that. They do not, because they don't want to mention the name of the man with the canvas. You know.
Okay.
So Arifa's Arifa's legal team were fully represented. Arifa was fully represented by his legal team. He was fully represented. The only person that did not come with the lawyer is that Berun was because this maybe it's PRO or whatever. I think he's
yeah, they said his lawyer pulled out. They said his lawyer pulled out. They said we heard. I think I heard from I was speaking with Aristocrat a few days ago, and he said that on the day of the hearing or a day before the hearing, the lawyer pulled out, and they're shopping for a new lawyer.
So the lawyer of Veron,
yes, Veron.
I'm not privy to that information, so I can't talk about it.
That was like, I was just like speaking with Aristocrat on Paparan's platform a few days ago, and he pointed that out. But many things are flying around. So
I don't think at the point when Veron when he got arrested, I don't think before we could get him a lawyer, he got a lawyer for himself. So we thought, okay, he was in charge of all that. So if he says that he needs a lawyer, we can also give him a lawyer. The lawyer of Arifa can also represent him as well. You know that, right? Because Arifa has 2 lawyers to himself.
Okay.
You get me?
So yes,
to find that Arifa is part of Justice for Mohbad, they can represent the 2 lawyers can represent the 2 too. They can represent Veron as well. But is it that I don't know if it was Veron that said that he wants his own separate lawyer, because I don't know why the lawyer cannot represent it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it was Veron that said it, but based on what we are hearing.
Exactly. So Veron, there was a time that we wanted Arifa to do some things, but he said no. That he wanted us to that he wants to apologize. All right, that he wants to apologize. He is right. He is the one that is there. He said that he has a reason why we want to apologize. And his legal team cannot do. The legal team will have to do. His own lawyers have to do what he's bidding. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would see. I know some people are looking for downfall of Mr. Miwa. Until Mr. Miwa does something wrong, I will be an advocate for him.
Yeah, but yes, I'm going somewhere. Yeah, Bosman, I'm going somewhere with this question. I'm going somewhere with the question I'm asking. So the third one is Miss Aminka Day. As Baba's legal team, one way or the other, waded into Mrs. Aminka Day's case to find a way to release her. We are aware that it is public holiday today and yesterday in Nigeria. So, but have they reached out to her so far? And yeah, that's my question for Yinka Day. Because I'm going somewhere with these questions.
Mr. Crocodile, regarding to Madam Yinka Day, the legal team are getting in touch with the family.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. As that on Sunday, they spoke with the family. All right, and they have a long conversation with the family. With some team of Justice for Mohbad. All right, and the husband, the Justice for Mohbad got Yinka Ade a lawyer, and the lawyer went to see Yinka Ade.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And yesterday, I decided to, I guess this Sunday, I've been on TikTok, but I just maybe for a short while because of the issue going on. You have to you have to safeguard your mental.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, because there's lots of stuff. See, it's so bad when you see there's some people in Justice for Mohbad going against, acting like Team. It's crazy, sabotaging. Because some of us have some personal issues going on, which I know of. Some people want the position of Mr. Miwa. Some people just want to capitalize on his mistake. But I'm going to tell you today, regarding to Yinka, the Justice for Mohbad team, Mr. Miwa included, are getting in touch with the family of Madam Yinka. As at yesterday, they spoke with Namika's husband. Today, they're still going to speak. Me, myself, after this, whatever, I'm still going to speak with Namika's husband. Okay. Namika's husband is an Hausa man. He's a politician. And there are some things that he doesn't want on the media himself. And he said that he has a route that he wants to take, that we should force, that we should let him to take that route, which the route I don't want to tell, I don't want to divulge that on the social media. Okay. So he said, not from him, I've not spoken with him as yesterday, but according to what I heard about from those that spoke with him, okay, from those that I spoke with him, he said that he has a route that he want to go. And when I asked them what's the route, they told me the route. It's a very beautiful route that he want to go. He's a politician, he knows that. And he said he does not want. He's a politician and he wants to run. He doesn't want his name mentioned and all stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And that route he want to go, we said, okay, take that route, sir. It's a very brilliant one. Let's see how it's going to go. So if that guy route does not work out, then we're going to come up and support. But that route is a nice route. We are being recorded. We are being streamed. We can't say everything on social media. You need to know that there are some things we cannot say on social media. I feel that. So, and that is what some people of us that want to have agenda are capitalizing on. You want a lawyer or a son to come on social media to come and divulging information. It's not done anywhere now. And at the same time, I keep telling them that, but no matter how long or whatever, no matter how small, the PR will need to be feeding the public at least little information. It's like wounds. Give them secret of their wound for them to fetch on. But it seems some of us want every information. There's nothing Mr. Miwa do that's going to satisfy some of us here because they just want to ridicule him. That is what is going on here. Yeah, so I just want to thank you for thanks for the dialogue. What I would just say, my final comment is, we Nigerians, we are always, you see, this Messiah kind of situation, quick fix, fast solution kind of mindset is what we think will be obtainable in Justice for Mohbad. When we are fighting against the system, because the Justice for Mohbad team is not only the enemy, the government is also, or persons that are close to the government are also trying to derail the case. So it's bound to be slow, it's bound to drag. It doesn't mean that it's not moving. It's a moving train, but it's bound to be slow. And this is something that most of us Nigerians do not really understand. We want something quick. We want a lightning solution to it. We want Wumi in jail. We want Darosha Adura, everybody in jail. We want some people to be tried the next day and sentenced to death, to buy and a lot of things like that. And the comment was made on one platform yesterday, which made a lot of sense. The comment was that the monarch is close to the president and will work with the president, and we should not expect a quick, swift action by the president to incarcerate or in some way put the monarch on the spotlight or to arrest the monarch. It's going to be slow. And in recognition of this, it's better for Nigerians to understand that it's going to be a long, drawn battle. And they should develop the mindset of resilience. And if, when there's no information, frustration seems to well up in most of, in our minds. And anybody that makes a wrong statement or makes certain statement that does not align with our sentiment, we vent our frustration on that person. And this is what is going on with Mr. Miwa. And the misinterpretation of what happened a few days ago between Mr. Miwa and Naimi Kadi. And some persons who want to peddle rumor, who want to peddle the misinformation, allegedly for ostensibly, they want to do it for the right purpose, quote unquote, but they know that they actually doing it to bring Mr. Miwa down. And even if the man is a bad man and is a villain, like most of us would like to paint him as, he has cleared himself on this occasion, on many occasions.
And we can see that the reason why I asked the question, sir, was because most of the steps has been already taken. It's just that they don't. Most of these things are not made public. You know, and because
we did it. Mr. See, Mr. Crocodile.
Okay.
Mr. Miwa came out. Was it on Saturday? I mean on Sunday, and he said some things that I just said. You know what? Some of these people, I'm trying to not to call because it's very annoying. Because I was out of TikTok for my mental health, so I have to come back here because I saw the way they're trying to twist stories and they were trying to nail Mr. Miwa so bad, painting him, peddling different lies against this young man. Because of which I am aware that they're having communication with everything under control. With I have someone here on the comment section that's here too that we still talk to Yika Ade's husband. They are getting in touch with their husband. As at yesterday, Goresti was still on the phone with the husband. If Kay is not talking, probably if I have been opportune, I will get to speak with her husband today. All right, but I have somebody that's going to talk to the husband today too regarding to this case. But do you know what these people are peddling? They are saying Mr. Miwa is a liar. If you believe Mr. Miwa, you're on your own. These are the lies trying to poison people's mind towards Mr. Miwa. It is which is really wrong. And these are the people that have personal vendetta against Mr. Miwa. If you have a personal issue, go and squash your issue with Mr. Miwa. Why are you using the people of this Mohbad to fight your own personal battle? If you have issue with Baba Mohbad has said he doesn't want you, he doesn't trust you. And at that time, there are a lot of people that came into Baba Mohbad as justice for Mohbad. And they were penetrating Baba Mohbad and they were recording every phone conversation and they used their phone conversation against Baba Mohbad. And there's some people Baba Mohbad said he doesn't trust, they've done some things to Baba Mohbad. He doesn't want to deal with them anymore. But we still find some of them in this justice for Mohbad. They came on TikTok and they started poisoning people's mind towards Baba Mohbad or Mr. Miwa. Imagine, because you want to deal with Mr. Miwa, you are dragging Baba Mohbad. What caused Baba Mohbad in all these things? Because they came up with a strategy that to make Baba Mohbad to do their own bidding, then you have to drag Baba Mohbad to do their bidding. That's the game they're playing. Everybody that comes out to support Baba Mohbad, they want to subject them to people dragging. And these are the people that we are in the same camp of justice for Mohbad? Are you kidding me? Let's take a look at what happened on Saturday regarding to Yinka Adi. See how they twist. They are still saying
it was twisted.
They have no evidence of the content in that letter. They are even saying that Mr. Miwa is lying. That they went to doctor the letter. Look at their thinking. Just take a look at their thinking.
It was twisted, and I was on the York's platform when Mr. Muiwa came to.
Yes, I went to 2 platforms, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to even go right. You know what? I went to my old WhatsApp. I opened up my camera, and I went to the old WhatsApp of the structured group. And at the time that Mr. Miwa sent us that letter, the letter they sent to the first letter that was deleted, it was sent to us, to the structured group and the management team. And the time, the date on that message was April 23rd. I opened my camera, I scrolled up for everyone to see the date and the time that Mr. Miwa sent this letter. So now, I remember break something down to all of us here in case you don't know how the whole thing go about. Mr. Miwa has a template on his phone or on his iPad, on his whatever device that he's using. He has different templates of messages for justice for Mohbad, for the legal team, for some people that if you do something good, if you want to recommend you will just take the name of that person you will just put your name there. So this letter that Mr. Miwa sent to Yinka, the first letter that was deleted, was a wrong letter that Mr. Miwa sent to us to disband the 2 group, management and structure group, back in April 23rd. So Mr. Miwa sent that because the letter had about 7 or 8 paragraphs. So on the first 2 paragraphs, it was a praises of the great things we've done on justice for Mohbad. So Mr. Miwa didn't have the time. Maybe probably he did not have the time to reach it. So he only changed dear all. When Mr. Miwa sent us that letter, he put dear all. But when he wanted to send it to Yinka Ade, he changed that all to dear Yinka Ade. So when Yinka Ade said, oh, the letter that Mr. Miwa sent to her has her name on it. Yes, he removed the all and put Yinka Ade there. And he said he sent it to her. He said he did not even know that he sent the wrong information to when he started saying getting call from Yinka Ade. So when he said, why is Yinka Ade? He saw missed calls on his phone, and then he went to his phone. Why is Yinka Ade calling? Then he went to open his chat, and he said he saw what he sent to Yinka Ade. He said, oh my goodness, this is a wrong message. And he deletes. I call that process as a common mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Mr. Crocodile, if I have your contact and I sent you, so I want to send you something and I send you wrong message or wrong information, I have the right to delete it. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Yeah, we all have done that before. You want to send some things and then you make some grammatical errors and you can delete it for the person to read it. But this time around, Yinka Ade read it. Yinka Ade went to show that letter to a lawyer, a neighbor's lawyer, which the neighbor told them that whoever that wrote this does not want you to do justice for Mohbad because the person was never a part of Mohbad. So the person said this letter was actually to bound is a group letter to a group, and it's like it's bounded the group. But that letter was actually meant for a strong group, and Yinka Ade is supposed to know that that message was for a group, not for an individual. Yinka Ade was never a group. She's just an individual. In the rally, in the letter, Mr. Miwa did not talk about the protest. He talked about rally. And he said everything must be seized of force.
Okay, so that every rally, because there was a mention of rally. Okay, and in what context is that rally? Because people are saying that according to Yinka Ade, she said something like protest, like you're on your own, something like that, and police. So this is what people are using to knock Mr. Muyiwa. So, what context are those words said? In what context?
I want to add to what Bossman is saying, please. It's my own opinion. Bossman, if we all we that are here in this panel and those that are listening, if this thing should happen to any one of us, we think the same way she think. Do you know why? First of all, at the heading, carry her name. And what she just did resembled the message, like it looked like. Are you getting me? So even if she got the message wrongly, we understand. We all don't think the same way. There's a way she think when she received that message. Why this man go just not even see what they do for there is a shock in her. So after a couple of times, the message got deleted. Before. They said Mr. Muyiwa came outside to debunk it and explain to them this is how everything goes. But, Bossman, let's be sincere. If it's you, you're going to think like that. Do you know why? You just finished doing the same thing that resembled that thing. Are you getting me? And in the heading, you said it was the group name there before they edited it and put her name. And it was like.
B2 baby, can you just? I'm sorry to interject you. I want to read out the text message.
Okay.
So that every one of us that are here.
Okay.
I will read it exactly how, and I'm going to mention as I'm reading. I'm going to be mentioning some things that Yinka Ade said during our own live, because I was there live. I was watching her. I was watching her and Perkins. Both of them. I was watching them live on different devices. So this one is what Mr. Miwa sent to us. Dear all, in that dear all, Mr. Muyiwa removed the hall and put Yinka Ade's name there. That's the only thing Mr. Miwa dictated. The name. You removed the hall and put Yinka Ade. Every other thing is the same thing he sent to one that he sent, that I'm going to read right here, that he sent to Yinka Ade. He said, I hope this letter finds you all in good health and high spirits. I am writing to express my deepest gratitude and appreciation for everything you have done in the pursuit of justice for Mohbad. Your dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment to this cause have not gone unnoticed. That's the first paragraph. The second paragraph read, Read. From the very beginning, each and every one of us, each and every one of you has played a crucial role in advocating for justice and standing up for what is right. Your tireless efforts, whether it's be organizing rallies, this is where Mr. Mima mentioned the rally. Yeah. Whether whether it be organizing rallies, spreading awareness, or offering support, have made a significant impact and have brought us closer to achieving our goal. Third paragraph. It is heartening to see such solidarity and unity within our group. And I am truly grateful to be part of such a dedication and compassionate community. Your resilience and determination in the face of diversity is inspire. In the face of diversity, inspire me every day. And I am honored to stand alongside you in this fight for justice. Fourth paragraph. I also want to take this opportunity to convey Baba Mohbad's message regarding the future of our group's activities. Are you seeing that? It's referring to a group now, right? Yeah, group. As he has wisely advised, it is time for us to pause and reflect on our next steps. Can you see that? That's when Mr. Mira mentioned pause and reflect on our next steps. Okay. From now on, all group activities will cease, and any individual who wishes to pause justice for Mohbad. Let me take it again. All group activities will cease, and any individual who wishes to pursue justice for Mohbad should do so on an individual basis. Can you get that part? Yes. That all the groups, both management group and structure group, everything you must pause and cease. And then you must do your justice for Mohbad, just like the way you and I are doing it right now. You understand? Yeah. That's what Mr. Mira was referring to, real. And just like Mr. Ayinka did, like on... Yes, exactly. Okay. Fifth paragraph. While this may seem like a change in direction, it is important for us to trust Baba Mohbad's guidance and embrace this new approach by focusing on individual efforts. We can continue to work towards our shared goal while also respecting the autonomy and agency of each other. I extend my sincerest gratitude to each and every one of you for your dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment to justice. Together, we have made a difference, and I have no doubt that our efforts will continue to bring about positive change in the days ahead. And the six paragraphs. This decision has been made with careful consideration and is aimed at ensuring that accountability to the public is upheld. Yeah, we were talking in the management group. We were talking about accountability. We want the accountability of money in the assets account. This is what Mr. Mira is referring to. Yeah, he's Mother Yinka talking about accountability. Is she a group? She's an individual. So this message was not from Madam Yinka. So back to the reading. It is important for us to respect Baba Mohbad's guidance to understand that this change in approach is in the best interest of our cause. Mm-hmm. Seventh paragraph. As we transition to this new phase, I want to reassure you that the pursuit of justice for Mohbad remains paramount. While our group activities may cease, each of us has a responsibility to continue advocating for what is right and just. By taking individual action, we can uphold the value we stand for and ensure that accountability remains at the forefront of our efforts. The eighth paragraph. In due course, the public will be informed of this change, of these changes, and transparency will be maintained every step of the way. And the last paragraph. Once again, I extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for your dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment to justice. Together, we have made a difference, and I am confident that our individual efforts will continue to bring about positive change in the days ahead with effort and appreciation. That's all. That's all.
All right. So let's assume. So let's assume that the letter was. So let's assume that. Hold on, please. Let's assume that letter was written to me, an individual.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the context of the letter was addressing a group.
Yes.
And let's assume that I'm an individual. I just staged the protest, in which the modalities of the protest and the documentation to get a permit was also contributed to by Mr. Muyiwa. Why will Mr. Muyiwa intend to discourage or to sabotage the whole positivity when he actually contributed to the in his own way to the protest in terms of getting a permit and all, according to him? And if he wasn't interested in contributing, why didn't he tell me before? Won't he tell me beforehand? You see, so my point is this. The context of the letter was addressing a group. And if I did not understand the context of that letter, what I should do was to call Mr. Muyiwa for more clarity instead of coming online. I'll call him.
Let me tell you, Crocodile, that day, I was not on so I went on TikTok. When I went on TikTok, I just went on Giga, that's what came up. And I saw about 300 people showing lions, money, flying everywhere. What is going on here? What is going on? I was on the comment section. What's going on? And I saw a lot of people that I regard them as inconsequential set of people in the Hey, you were expose me, why? He's anti-justice. Again, I saw that I heard speaking, but I went on Pekin's rules. Over 400 people watching Pekin's. Watching Pekin's as well. And I saw some people there, set of inconsequential set of people. Let us hear what at that time. Then I started calling Mr. Muyiwa. He wasn't picking up. So
is that why you are
now I'm telling you the truth. What happened? What I witnessed, and that's what exactly what I'm telling you. So there are some people. Mr. Muyiwa was on the conference call with some people, and I was on that on the conference call. And he said, "Bossman, do you remember the last message I sent to the group? That was the message I mistakenly sent to Madam Yinka. And I'm aware that Mr. Muyiwa has templates of messages. It's mistakes. I call it a common mistake. It's a common mistake anybody can do. We always do these mistakes.
But you know it's wrong.
These people know because they want to nail Mr. Muyiwa so bad. They are looking for mistakes. And at this point, you have to be very careful.
Okay.
There are a lot of wolves out there. They are waiting for your downfall.
For peace to go at there. It should be you put it off.
Can I say this, please?
No, wait. You are the one that put it off.
All right, sir.
I will be going to expand that, please. I just want to shift this.
Mama said you should remain like that for the next 1 week.
Please, there is something I want to say regarding
it's okay. It's okay. You put it off and I'm taking my decision.
Mr. Muyiwa, you see, that issue of that letter that you just read to me now, it's like an appreciation, like you appreciate your guys, or you appreciate people for their good job, like you give them hope, But I don't know, I was not there. But what we heard, or what Amanika told us, I will be sincere. If it was this message, she come outside. I will insult her. I want to be sincere. What I heard,
so she remain like that for 1 week.
Because what I heard, what I heard, it's different from what I heard here now. I don't know if you are getting me, because this is two things. It's two different things. Like, I'm appreciating you. It's different from
back out or stay in, stay back. You do your leg, So there are some words they use, on that live session or what she used. Because I watched the program lit you. Yeah, well, it was about 11, 12, what I'm saying now. I was there, but I go quickly because I'm going somewhere. But what I'm trying to say is this. What I heard, with what I heard now, it's never the same. Are you getting me? It's never the same. Because if it was this one and she come outside, it's not normal. Yeah. But if it was that one and she's supposed to go direct to Mr.
B2 baby. I'm so sorry for interjecting you now. You can pivot. You can put me on the bigger screen, and I want to show you that later, and I will show you the thing for transparency and accountability. I want to show you something.
But I'm talking about what she said now. Not me. I get you.
Yeah, right. What do you see there? You see the dates. That date. The date here. What date do you see there?
Can you bring it down a bit? Because we can see clearly. Okay, that's April 23. Tuesday.
You see, Mr. Famiwa, right? Okay, that's what I just read. I hope this letter finds you all in good health and spirit. That's what I just read to you, right?
Yeah.
That is what I just read, though. I intentionally just want to show you guys because some people are changing rules, saying that this is it right here, April 23rd. This is it. This is it right here.
If Mr. Bossman sent me a message and I do not understand that message, and I know that bringing out information or reacting based on my misunderstanding can create some brouhaha, because this movement is a volatile movement in which people's emotions are at stake, their mental health are at stake. When you know that bringing this and spinning it to a brouhaha can cause a lot of emotional roller coaster for people, the best to do is to call Mr. Muiwa or to text him, please, can you call me back? I want to make some clarity. It's like you made a mistake or this and that, and try to clarify the situation with him first before coming online. I think there was some impulsivity, Of course, when you misunderstand, you seek for understanding. I think that's what should have been done instead of going online to further allow this play to the hands of those who are
exactly. That's what I expected too.
So that's not fair.
No, she said she did not understand. According to her, she said she did not understand.
Yeah, she said she did not read it. She said I was on her live. She said I didn't read it. She saw protest. She saw you on your own. She saw protest and you on your own police. That's the truth. What she said. She said she didn't read it. That she just gave it to Perkins to read. That she didn't read it. So when you don't read something, you don't understand something. You should first of all.
She said you can't give it to a lawyer, a neighbor lawyer. So when the lawyer whoever sent you this thing said that you're on your own, blah 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 blah. So, but that lawyer that she went to meet does not know anything about justice for
Mohbad. Just from yes.
Okay.
The group also.
And I asked Yinka, are you a group? He said no. You should have known that this message was for a group, not for people like you. And he never mentioned protest. He said rally. It was the other people that were in the box that were saying they're trying to check. He's a lie. You mean why put your name there? He's a lie. He's lying. Why did he delete it? Anybody? He asked you whole nobody no explanation of why he deleted it. Because I know if I sent you wrong information, I can delete it myself.
Yeah. Okay, let's just assume. Okay, Mr. Bossman, let's assume. Okay, because now what it is being said is that he intentionally sent it and is doing damage control. Okay, fine. What if he sent it intentionally? What way or what word in the letter that was sent contained a statement that is directly against what you did that day, the protest that you organized, exactly. Or that kind of show that showed ingratitude or discouragement or rebuttal or refusal.
Tamima was the one that arrested her.
Or rejection. Yeah. I think we Nigerians should try to be. We should see our leaders will use us because we react. We are like mercury. We react to things without understanding the nuances, the nitty-gritties, the mistakes. We should ask questions first where did you get this information? Because even while she was on live, Mr. Muiwa was on live, and she was on live, she confirmed that that is what she received.
But Crocodile, do you know what actually happened that actually pissed me off?
What's
We
up?
were on the phone with Mr. Muiwa. When I was one that retrieved this letter on my phone. Because they did not, Mr. Muiwa did not know they did not, people on that link did not remember the date. I was one that went to I went through and I because I changed the name of the group to advocacy and all stuff like that. So I went to look for it, I retrieved the date, and I told them all of you should go to the so date, and they all found it. So while we were on the phone with Mr. Muiwa is not conversant with internet, social media. I have other devices on Mama Daika Hadi. I know she was live, and I know that Pekis was live at the same time. And all the boha that was going on 2 platforms. So Mr. Muiwa put a call to Yinka Hadi. What got me pissed off about it is that Yinka Hadi, you were online, you were streaming, and you were talking to Mr. Muiwa, and you saw Perkins bringing phone to your face, and they were telling Perkins, they were sending lion to Perkins. Put the phone close to her. Let us hear what Mr. Muiwa is discussing with her. Muiwa is lying. He said, "You're instigating people to against Mr. Muiwa."
There's no fair.
And you can't. You saw what Perkins. Sending lion. Yeah, you could have put Perkins to check and tell him that what the world is doing, or you cut yourself off the social media. Why? And I know that they are trying to finger her brain. They wanted to use her platform.
Can I say something, please? Like I said the other time. You see, if we agreed here, like Crocodile has said that Minka, they should have done this, and that, okay? And that is exactly the same mistake we are doing here on this platform now. If you are here castigating her that she should have done so, why she's not here? Excuse me? Why she's not here? To defend herself.
Wait, please hold on, Mr. Expander.
Please, let me just
You're going to continue. You're going to continue, okay? You're going to continue. Mr. Expander, your words. Hold on. Mr. Expander, you see, in the beginning, I was tempered with my words because when I was speaking with Mr. Bossman, I first of all clearly I didn't say I clarified. I said I got his own point of view before I began to establish what I said. I did not make any statements that in any way indicted Mr. Muiwa, Bossman, or anybody on this platform. I used the right words. Now, have I made any statement? Because I said if it were me, I think there should be a little clarification from Mr. Muiwa before it went online. I said in my case, if I don't understand things like this, I will seek for clarity. I put myself. I will seek for clarity. You see. So now, Mr. Expander, I put it to you. What statements or what word have I said that castigate or criticize?
Thank you for that. What you asked.
What's the thing with Dosha academic
words? I'm waiting. I want you to tell me the words that I use.
I'm coming now.
Off-slander.
Okay, what you said was
it's the beginning of misunderstanding, and they can spin it and begin to tell me that Crocodile is part of all these things again.
Let me answer now.
Crocodile was even insulting her too. Crocodile was even criticizing her. I didn't criticize anybody, for the record. I don't criticize nobody on this platform.
You ask a question, will you let me talk?
Careful my words, so I'm asking you now. I'm listening.
Now, when you were talking, and when Bossman read, I think before he read, what you said was, when she received that letter, and maybe she don't understand or understood that letter, she should have called Mr. Muiwa instead of coming online. You made that statement, okay?
Is that a castigation?
Of course, yes. That is it.
All right. Okay, fine. Let's check the dictionary on what castigation.
Hold on. Let me talk. Hold on. You see, what I'm saying is this.
Let's move on from that castigation.
Okay, so the meaning of castigation means when you chastise, when you reproach, when you berate, when you criticize, when you censure, when you punish, when you insult, when you abuse. That is what castigation means. I said she should have, in my opinion, she does.
Can you let me talk? I know
Of course you
the
can.
meaning of the word I use.
But
Okay?
you've not proven.
You
You've not
listen
proven
to me
it.
now. You know, this is what I don't like people are doing.
You are making a false statement. I'm trying to correct you, bro.
You don't need to defend yourself.
I'm not defending myself. I'm telling you what I'm saying. You can't put things. You can't spin things around my neck, okay?
I'm not speaking. You asked me what did you say, and I just said
just
it now.
because, Bossman, if I say that, you should have used an Android, is that a castigation?
So now, Mr. Expander.
Oh my God.
Because what you just said, you used the wrong word. And that is a very kind of like offensive because
take this other platforms and you're going to say these are crocodile dolls. I don't think
and there's no way to facilitate it. You just wait till they
You
respond.
don't allow others to express their feelings.
Okay.
You don't allow others to express their feelings.
No.
Okay, so just let him talk. Let's see what he wants.
So what is it? You see, when we were talking, like they said that America said while she was going and she was, you can make any statement or any sentence without meaning it. Okay, so when they say we are doing the same mistake here, castigating, okay, it doesn't mean I'm saying everybody here is against America or whatever.
I'm talking about myself. You indicted me
You
for
don't need to talk because you are not the only one on this platform. So
you addressed me. You addressed me. No, you addressed
this is general word that whatever we say, we need to mind it. Okay, because even if you are to say she should have done this or she may have done that, she's not here to defend herself. And Bossman here, he shouldn't be defending Mr. Muiwa. Okay, because all of them were not here. We're not on this platform here.
I come on TikTok and I said,
Bossman should have changed his flag. What we need to discuss about movement for Mohbad. Not these two people that were not here to defend themselves.
You shared the message. No, when we're talking to me,
you made a statement indicting us on the whole group for castigating Ayaminka at the same time. I don't know what.
I don't know why you are dwelling on this. I don't know.
Now, if I come on TikTok and I say I am Bossman,
well, I'm not here to argue. If you're not letting others talk, thank you very much.
If I come on this platform and I say I am Bossman should have used an American flag instead. He should have used an American flag instead. Did I castigate him? I'm saying my point.
That should
I don't know why some people.
You can clarify so many things, Mr. Expander. You said if I were to be that Yinka, they should have.
If I say should have, I'm giving an opinion of myself. She does not necessarily have to do it.
English not bastard.
You don't have to do it. If I said, oh bro, you should have bro, okay. The music pivot, you should have put so and so at the back of your pivot. It is my own opinion. My decision to do or not. You should have. So the problem that we have is we have people who firebrand things based on misunderstanding. You don't understand it. What do you mean by that? Okay, what do you mean that she should have? You don't ask any questions. You just come and say you are castigating. And then some other people take it. They video it or what they call it, they record it and they take another part and they defend the name. That is not fair. You ask clarity, what do you mean by she should have done it? Okay, what I mean is, you should have called Mr. Muiwa to ascertain the nature of the message and if he made a mistake or not, and then address it further. Maybe take it up with other hosts, understanding that if you bring that,
just clarify yourself already. Just leave that.
Speak, please.
I was mindful of my word. I'm always mindful because we have a lot of people who just want to spin things out of control just because. No. Well, they've called me out to justice on
Don't be surprised that you will go to another platform and they will say that you are the one you were.
Yeah, they say that's why when I came on this platform, I spoke with the boss man to clarify. I'm asking questions. Okay, what about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the boss man in and of himself is like an authority of information, but I'm getting his view because I believe that he has more insight. It doesn't mean that he has all insights, but he has more insight.
You have to style
so I'm
it. If
clarifying
like
this so that I can enrich my own repertoire
yourself.
of information. And then also seek for more clarity elsewhere. So I was careful with my words. I didn't bash anybody.
Even what I said today, what I've said here today, they're still going to bash me.
And then the air was full. You know, this is inside and after everywhere. Can't relax and even pack it.
The thing is expander for justice. Is it for justice for Mohbad?
Well,
because
nice
I've
talking
seen
to
him
you.
on Timmy's
All right,
platform. One of
take
the
care. Take your
platforms.
hobby for me.
So that's what I don't know. So I don't know, man. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Imagine they're using the word castigating. So
Castigating, that's a heavy word.
They're trying to put distractions among us.
It's a very heavy
They're
word.
trying to distract us so
castigate?
that they will go and
No, it's a heavy word. I won't castigate someone who left a 5-month-old baby and her children to go out in the sun to protest.
This is the problem we usually have.
I won't do that. No.
When someone talks, and the next thing is, you saw him on Temi's platform. Which Temi platform did you see me? Have I ever been there?
Even if he was there, why would somebody tell you
that's
where to go?
madness if you say that.
You can go to any platform, anywhere.
I don't know about madness anyway.
Which
I
Temi
don't know
platform?
about
When?
madness.
Buy your
Let
money,
him
go to
continue
this
to be
platform.
insulting me. No, the thing is, let him continue to be insulting me. I don't give a hoot. That shows you the kind of man he is with his wife. I don't insult people.
Look at Bitu baby, Crocodile. They're having nice conversation. Mature men conversation. Come, scatter everything.
All right.
The thing is, can we move past this I am Yinka's thing and
All right,
Mr. Muiwa, please? The music, I'm not controlling you on your platform. This is your platform, but we don't want to discuss that anymore, please. Because now people would tell I am Yinka different things that would dampen her spirit, bring her down.
I agree with you, Mama.
Okay.
As in, they're going to twist it. Now we have people that
Exactly
twist your words. And something I want us to pay attention to, when somebody comes to you to give you a wrong narrative of someone, make sure
Light 197. The question you're asking me, I think you should go and ask Google.
Go and join them right before you join them. Because there are people, I've been on the platform on Supervide. I was still on the platform. We're just talking on the way forward. And I said, in this case of Mohbad, it's not bad even if we have 2, 3, 4 lawyers or blah, 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 blah. And some people left that platform, went to another platform and said that Postman said they hired another lawyer. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, Light 197, I am rude, okay? Because you're asking me questions that I don't have answer for you. Go and ask Google. If I tell you go and ask Google, and you tell me I am rude, I am rude. I don't have time to stupidity.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Crocodile, I've heard you on several platforms, and I'm just grateful for your very analytical mind. You speak so well on every platform that I've met you. The boss man, I commented.
I was told you went to Jamaica.
Yes, I've been in Jamaica. I needed a break. I was on a live.
Please hold on. Yaoba, can you talk now?
Hello, thank you, host. Thank you very much. So why I wanted to come up is to really appreciate Boss Man, because I've been following his submissions in different platforms, and I see how passionate he is about this cause. So I'd like to say a very big thank you, and to some other people too. So I now have a question. My question is, why are we always, we always fight, finding faults at one another? I don't really understand that. And that's what's making me tired. Because even if somebody makes a mistake, we could correct the person and move on, but no. We would start dwelling on it, speaking about it, talking about it. I don't understand that. So we need to correct. We are all supposed to be matured people. Because a lot of people, like my family, I'm the one trying to explain this justice for Mohbad thing to them. So once in a while, I put my phone on speaker, they are listening, the one, so okay, why are they fighting? Why, you know? So I don't understand. So the whole thing is tiring because when people make mistakes, you just correct and move on. But no, that's not what we're doing. For example, the last 3 weeks, we have not talked about way forward, what's happening, the next corona inquest, or you know, we've not said anything meaningful other than in the last few days now. Mr. Muyiwa did this, I don't understand. I'm sorry I'm saying like this, but it's very painful.
Well said, ma. Sorry, I don't know, but I hope I pronounce it well, sir. Ma. Well said.
I don't think when the front queen said we should adopt Aloba was quite changed. I'm sorry.
Well said. You see, when you are against a principality that is bigger and stronger and powerful than you, and that principality is so strong that you feel that despite of your sweat and your effort, you are not making any progress. You begin to doubt yourself. You begin to doubt your ability. You begin to question yourself. Can I fight? Am I really fighting? Am I just wasting my time? What's all this about? It frustrates you because of the power and the resources that it has. And then you begin to eat yourself up. You begin to feel depressed. You begin to talk down on yourself. Oh, no wonder my mom said I'm nobody. Oh, no wonder this my ex left me because I am just a scoundrel. You know, you begin to talk down on yourself because you are contending against something that is greater and bigger, and self-doubt will set in. What is happening to the movement for justice for Mohbad is because we are fighting not only the anti-justice, we are fighting a behemoth, a giant, decade-old, almost a century-old giant. The Nigerian problem did not begin from justice for Mohbad. It has begun since the British bombed Lagos in 1851. They established a system that is based on the suppression, exploitation, oppression of the natives. And when they left, they made sure that those people that they kept there will continue the system on their behalf. And those ones have even done it even more barbarically, brutally than even the British, with no shame. You see, the white people, they have a shame. When you're in their country, something happens to you, and you make a mess about it, they come to your house, they say, shh, what do you want? Okay, we give you what you want, they walk away. And they have a shame. That's why most of their leaders who are fingered in some acts of corruption or thereabout, they immediately resign because they have shame. Yeah. They are not perfect. They are dirty. They are the most corrupt entities on this planet. But they have a shame because they understand that if you have a system and the people, because people are actually money, not people, human beings are money. The more people you have, the more money you have. The more people you have, the more power you have. The more people you have on your side, the more ability you have to maintain and preserve your system. So when you have your people, and people is against you because of how you oppress and exploit them, if they will pray for a foreign power come and take you away, and they will support that foreign power against you. So you understand it, because the Western world is not just fighting against they are fighting against Russia, fighting against Iran. So they know that they have to get other people so that people will jump ship to the other side. So they have a shame. We are in the Nigerian system, African system, our leaders do not have shame. When you have a leader that urinates in public and still decides to sit there and to remain as a leader at all costs. When you have a leader that when it's 4 years' time, he or she decides to still retain or to extend their term, you know that these leaders do not have a shame. They are in your face, kind of corrupt set of human beings. Now, what do we do in this case? Now we have a Mohbad case in this, where we have an ostensible, a case is glaring that the government and some of their friends are ready to back the offenders, to back them up against the will of justice of the mass of the people. And the people have to show resilience. Just as you show resilience when you are fighting with a giant, you have to show resilience. Of course, there's going to be self-doubt, but you have to still show motivation, resilience. You have to clarity of mind.
This guy had one million 70
because some people have already believed that this justice for Mohbad is gonna fail, and they're like it's gonna fail. So let's just let me just get as much evidence as I can from it as possible for it crashes. And then they begin to spin off from some narrative. Somebody will say that we were as a group and all those things, just to further create debates, where the emotions of people are involved. You can make a lot of money, you can spin a lot of things around it, you can get people in and to rap and to shout, okay, gift me, and then you can do gift it because your platform is allowed to, it's like a den of emotional people.
Can I interject you, Crocodile, please?
Please let me land, please. I'll land, please. I'll land. Thank you.
Okay.
So the point is this.
Just say Crocodile. What you just say, you listen to a statement, and I will be truthful and listen. There are some people that they have issue with Mr. Miwa because of the dissolvement of the group. I was also part of the dissolvement of the group that I was in the team. Let's not find that the group that I was in was actually the legal part that Mr. Miwa actually ordained. All right. So people on the other group, they all team up to go against Mr. Miwa. That is exactly what is going on here. All those people you found on that platform when this issue happened are the people that were on the group. Now, you do not want to use mistake of Mr. Miwa. You want to use the masses of Justice for Mohbad, brainwashing them.
Bossman, this is exactly what I really don't want us to be doing. Okay? This is exactly what I really don't want us to be doing. Okay, because if we dwell back on what happened this much,
Bossman is gaslighting.
Expander, you're gonna talk.
Are you from a certain set of group? I don't understand.
Expander, no. Mr. Expander, I'm not gonna. All right, few minutes, please. Few minutes. Mr. Expander, I'm not gonna. I see you as my brother, and you are free to have a point, your choice, no problem. Now, the thing is this: why I've said all those things is because when you are fighting with that giant,
I'm not saying you. That's why I said I need to interject. You said no.
Please,
and you are not someone else to interject. When he was talking, going back to what has happened.
All right,
and I'm trying to say this is what we should not be doing.
Yeah. So
I'm not talking about you.
All right.
This is the same way you misunderstood me the other time.
No, that was a different case. So back to what I was saying. If you are fighting with a giant and you have your people who are fighting with you, and you guys are laboring for a long time, and there is no progress, ostensible progress you can see. Even if you're making progress, it's very hard to notice the progress when you're fighting with that giant. Now, there's going to be self-doubt. There's going to be some part of you fighting against that giant who begins to doubt the victory that is coming. And then they begin to fight against each other because of the self-doubt. That is what is happening. So if you are a fighter on the battle, you have to be psychologically balanced to understand that you are fighting against an enemy that is so strong that can make the other people who you are fighting with go crazy and begin to fight against you. So you have to fight with your two hands. You are fighting with your own people and you are fighting with the giant at the same time. You see? So that's what is going on in Justice for Mohbad.
Can I speak now?
People tend not to or easily are blinded to see the progress that we've made already. No matter how little it is, they're not appreciating it so far. And so much that the frustration is leading them to eat themselves up. We need so everybody needs to be mentally ready. It's a mental battle. We need to show some resilience, support, and be ready to fight or to sail until the storms are over. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you very much. You see, the issue is this. Yeah. How do we get to where we are now? And the other time when I spoke, for you to be liking, because when I spoke, you were trying to explain, and they got to, when you are being likened to a criminal, how do you feel? Or when someone lies against you, how do you feel? Because she just came up and said, I saw her so place. And when I was not there, because I already get down from the platform. And that was why I came back. When people are not...
Okay, Expander. No, I said it. No, I said it, okay? And it happened to me before. All you just relax. All you just have to say is not me.
hold on.
Instead of you insulting me.
Hold on. Because you did in the first instance, you lied against me.
I did not lie against you. All you just have to do, clear your name.
He has never been including a Messi fans name platform, not
don't
tell
talk
me.
about them because they were not there to defend themselves.
Hello, clear your name. They did the same thing to me.
You said it's an anti-justice because you saw it.
Bossman, they did the same thing to me on Lenchi's platform, and I told Lenchi to bring me home. And I settled it. Because
which is a pure lie.
If it's not you, all you just have to say, is not me. Maybe another expander. Why the insult?
Because you
play the games.
If you don't go to their platform, how do you know the people that goes up on Kemi's platform?
All you just have to say, I am for justice. I am not anti-justice. There might be another expander. But why are you insulting me? No, they did the same thing to me. They called me anti-justice. And I went up. I said, bring me up. And I explained. All you just have to do is the explanation. There are repetitive names. Exactly. I told Lenchi that night, I said, take me up. And Lenchi took me up, and it was like, oh, I know, bring it out. I'm not that. I'm for justice for Mohbad. There's another Morire. So maybe there's another expander with them. All you just have to say, maybe it's a mix-up. Please, let me
all right, moving forward, Mr. Expander. Moving forward now. Sorry,
how do we get to where we are now? How do we get to where we are now? Of us in Western world, just information now, please. I'm not discussing that again. Just let me make a bit of submission I need to make. You see, why we get to where we are now is simply because a lot of people or a lot of us in the Western world, we see their systems, it works for them, okay? But when it comes to our own, or when it comes to implementation from us, the foreigners, we fail to implement the way they implement their own. In their system, Crocodile said the other time that because they have shame, and when issues happen, they resign. Okay? Even if it's not their fault, but it's from their office, because they have shame, they have dignity, they resign. But in Africa, we said, no, we're going to die there. Now, the issue is this. When issues happen, you have to be responsible. Either it is you or from your office or anybody in that team that made them such a mistake, they must pin it to someone. Somebody has to be responsible for the mistake that happened. Okay? Now, in us, we don't want to be responsible for anything, and we don't want us to be blamed, and we want to be leaders. If police has done the due diligence of their duty, we won't be here today because we rely on them. When any incident happens, we expect them to do their investigation, to carry out the investigation, and to give reports to the public about what has happened, about their findings. But they failed. They didn't do that. We didn't see anything concrete or tangible from what they've done. Okay? Now, justice for Mohbad. We said we have some leaders. A lot of advice, a lot of suggestion has been made. Yes, we are fighting the government. Okay? It's going to be difficult. But there's a proverb in Yoruba land to say, ẹni tó bá ń yan àgbàdo fún afọ́jú àwọn tó bá yan ẹ̀pà fún afọ́jú ó ń láti máa súfèé. Which simply means if you are doing something for a blind man that doesn't see you, you need to be singing or you need to be saying something. If you are making his food, you need to be talking to him so that he will know that you are not eating his food. That's the literally way I could give that proverb. Now, why am I saying this? Whoever be the spokesperson of Aloba's family, they are dealing with the public, okay? Because everybody should to say, we are behind you, be it money, be it whatever, we will be there for you, okay? And forever that happens, that person needs to come out to brief the public, to say, this is where we are, this is what we've done. We have done this, we have done this, we have done this. We're still expecting the government to come back to us. And they are not. When you brief the public, that is when we can make noise. That is when we can call on them to say, this has been submitted, no response. This and that is when the public can have a rest of mind to say, these people are working. Okay? But if you are saying you are doing under it, we are working under it, we are working on, we are not expected, you are not being expected to come and tell us what you need to do, but come and tell us what you have done. The issue of Mr. Muiwa, he came out yesterday.
Hi, Christ TV. How you doing? Gosh, I knew they dropped my brain. I'm all like, listen to what this man is saying. He's now British or colonial master keep Mohbad.
But us, we said no.
Christ TV. And you're talking about giants as you David no give.
We are all human. We are not perfect. Everything has stages. There are some cases that might be there will be something that you cannot comprehend.
This is what I'm talking about.
That can do it.
Sometimes people write it doesn't mean you are brave.
But we hold on to a post.
I believe me and your waist too. I think you now see your sister they fight today.
Your ability might not be enough.
You can't provoke me. I can't fight.
But these are the fact that we refuse
to understand online. And work and now he's trying to hack my Facebook.
So let me just stop here. That's my point. Thank you.
Okay, may I speak now, please? The boss man, I wanted to say to you that I was on the platform where Mr. Muiwa spoke yesterday. And when he left, I went to another platform and a lady came up and she was saying that Mr. Muiwa was lying about Aminka's legal representation, that Aminka's husband did not say anything about not wanting the lawyers you provided. He didn't say he would handle the situation himself. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. And you said that someone would speak to Aminka's husband. I think that you need to speak to him and then come out and let us know what's truly happening. Because some of us, the amount of conspiracy theories going on in this movement is appalling, and it's messing us up mentally. Mr. Muiwa, I do not believe should speak to the public. I think that the legal team should set up a PR team to speak to the public, a proper PR team. He doesn't do well when he comes out to speak. I'm not against Mr. Muiwa. I'm not for Mr. Muiwa. All I want is justice for Mohbad. And if at the end of the day, personally I'm speaking, if there's enough proof that Mr. Muiwa is being underhanded or he's not standing for truth, then, I would speak my truth, which is that, he's not doing well. Please look into this. It's crazy. A house divided against itself will never stand. Something needs to be done about all that's going on. It's ridiculous. We can't say we're fighting for justice and this amount of crap is going on. It's insane. It's insane. I'm for justice for Mohbad, no matter how long it takes. No matter how long it takes. So as long as I'm alive, I want justice for Mohbad. Please. She was very, the lady speaking yesterday was extremely emotional, and I was, I have like 2 or 3 people that I speak to.
Good question. That was what I said. They too, they go there.
My state of mind was, I can't even express myself right now. But please speak to Inka's husband. We truly need to know what's going on. Are you providing representation, legal representation for Yinka? Did her husband ask you not to? I don't understand.
That's what they should be saying. And they're just going on the background. They arrest the person for public, when they go underground to
everything you said, I
obey
agree
her.
with you
You don't get.
100%. Okay, 100%. Regarding to the PR, they've hired the PR, and I'm really kind of disappointed that the PR has not come out to speak to the public.
Are you not among the legal team?
Since Mohbad unveiled him to the public as at that time, you know. So I was later told, yesterday, I reached out and I asked.
Hello, guten Tag, ich bin Frau
I was
Anna.
told that he has been sick and stuff like that. Okay, he has been sick. You need to come out. He's getting paid. You need to come out. Speak to the public. He wanted to come through. This is supposed not to be in the public anyway, but let me just throw it here. He wanted to come through Baba Mohbad's account. So he tried to, but he wasn't. He tried to log in, but he couldn't. I guess there's something. Maybe he probably is not used. He doesn't know how to use TikTok and all that. That's okay. For you to have access to him, you have to go to Baba Mohbad's and use Baba Mohbad's phone to reach out to the public. You have to come out through that Baba Mohbad's account so that we can have proper channel of communication to people. So I'm hoping that today is going to do the needful by coming out today, because that is flimsy excuses that he's given that he's sick. No, and we're not gonna fall for that. You need to come out and address the public on this matter. And regarding to Madam Yinka, I've not spoken to the husband yet, but I'm going to speak to him after leaving this platform. But I reached back to the legal team. I spoke with Mr. Miwa, and then he said, according to what he said, which I've already said all these things before you. I don't know when you join us here. I do not know. He said that I'm aware, although apart from what he said, I'm aware that the legal team, Mr. Miwa, and some people of Justice Mohbad are reaching out to the husband of the family of Madam Inka Hade, and which I'm aware of. And then on Sunday, I know that they're also reaching out to him. And as of yesterday, they told me that they reached out to him, and he said on Sunday they got a lawyer in Abuja. I went to see her on Sunday. So with her husband, along with her husband. And due to the holidays, yesterday and today, there's a public holiday. There's nothing they can do. They have to wait until tomorrow. And they wanted to amplify the whole thing. The husband said, according to what I was told, I wasn't there in that conversation. Okay, I wasn't there in that conversation. They said that the husband said that, the husband is an Awusa man and he's a politician. He was like, he said he doesn't want to go the route that the Just for Mobile is actually, that he came up with another route, that he knows someone, I don't want to mention the name, which is actually good as well. And we know the person that wants to use as well. And they said they're going to talk to the person that they will handle that case. I guess the person is into human rights. The person is into human rights, advocacy and all stuff like that. Advocacy for human rights. So I want to go through that. They're legal, and they want to use their lawyers and all that. So we said, okay, that there are some things I don't want to hold back. I'm trying to coin my word. I don't want to say it because I'm not allowed to say that in public domain. He has his reason why he did not. He's a politician and he wants to run. He doesn't want to be involved in some stuff like that. He said he wants to go through his own route. And we said, okay, if you want to go to your route, okay, which is actually cool. Let's go ahead and see and do what you want to do. Let's see how far it's gonna go. And if we need to come out with a lawyer, we have a lawyer too that we're going to do. But let us go. He came up with a suggestion. I want to go through his own route. That's what I was told. I will call him after dropping here to confirm this conversation. But the fact is that, which I believe that the legal team of Mr. Miwa and Co, they are in touch with the family of Mika. We can never abandon her.
were in touch with them. I know that they are in touch with that person, but I was not just involved in that conversation at that time. But I'm going to speak with her husband. Immediately I leave here, I drop, I'm going to reach out to the husband of Nkate. So that is it. So why is he locked up? Why is he still locked up? I don't know if he's locked up, but why is he still in the custody? There is a public holiday yesterday and today. They cannot do nothing until tomorrow. But the legal team is actually in touch with the family, which I know that they are in touch with it. But some people say that it's a lie. It's a lie. I cannot help them, But I know they're in touch, and I'm going to reach out to the husband, except if he doesn't pick up my call. That's all the time. But I'm going to reach out to him.
Thank you for your response, Bossman. I don't understand why the PR needs to use Baba Mohbad's phone. I'm saying to you that the PR, Baba Mohbad's phone, you said that the PR was going to use Baba Mohbad's phone. Yes.
You wanted to use the Baba Mohbad's platform. Baba Mohbad has over 2,000, is it 50,000 people following him?
Can we, can the lawyers give us a proper PR and a platform for the PR, and then we all know that the information that comes from that platform is the absolute truth. We don't want any.
I guess that's what we're going to do right now.
A lot of mediocrity has gone on too long. At this point, I feel that there are lots of people that are about to destroy this movement, and we need to rise above that. What we want is justice for Mohbad, 100%. Yeah, the lawyers, let's do things in a proper manner. Let the legal team, the lawyers. I don't know why people think that the legal team should consist of people who aren't lawyers. I do not understand that. But when I say the legal team, I'm talking about the lawyers here. Give us PRs to come out and speak with us. It's extremely important. And also, as I've said, there's a second narrative out there about I am Yinka's husband and, a legal situation. If there was a PR, I do not believe that this debacle would be happening right now. We need a proper PR team. This is not a child's play. Some people are out here for a lot of sensationalism, which is totally wrong. We can't be doing that to a 26-year-old boy. Please, we need to do things the way they're meant to be done. A proper PR team, professionals, not just people who have the gift of the gab. We need proper people to come out and speak and give us what the absolute truth is. Because you see, for the first time, I've actually witnessed what it means for Yoruba people not to have one mouth and one thought. And it's very destructive, extremely destructive. Please, we need a proper PR team. Please. We need to set it in place. This is not about us as Yorubas alone. It is about, our youth, Nigerians, everywhere. People are very interested in what's happening. But the way different narratives keep popping up, it's insane. It's insane, totally insane. We need better. We all need to do better, please. You need to speak to Aminka's husband. Let him come out and speak what the truth is. I don't know what the truth is. I don't want the man to come out and say, people have told him, people are on his neck to say something else. The truth needs to be spoken, please. That's what we want. Speak to him if he needs to come out and tell us what the truth is. All I'm about is justice for Mohbad. I'm not interested in any groups. I'm totally not interested. Truth, please, at all times. Truth is extremely important. Please. Thank you.
So we're going to do that. Like I said, I had a meeting yesterday, and we talked about, basically it's about the PR. That PR has been appointed, and ever since he has been appointed, he has not come out to the public to address the public. And that's going to be a no-no. He needs to come out and address the public. I was told that he was not feeling fine and all that. So he can't be feeling fine for 2 weeks. No. If he has a job,
they're not employing the PRO. Now go. So now just pay salary for nobody.
By tomorrow, it was
nobody was employed.
I've not met him before. I've not heard him speak before. No. But I want to hear him speak. I want him to come out today and speak. And address the problem.
This live stream don't too long go. Guys, can I stop and restart?
He has been okay. Let him come out and do his job. It's been over 3 weeks now since Baba Mohbad unveiled him on his platform.
It's been 3.5 hours. I want to stop it and I will restart it again.
This can actually.
Let me wait for Bossman to finish talking.
I know. Just let him come out today. And regarding to Mama Yika Day and family, I mean, her husband, I'm going to do the next. I'm going to give them a call. I'm going to give him a call today and all that, and I will get back to the public. Yeah, but I don't think he will.
Can we have from DGG? Sorry. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm asking DGG. What was her name? Can we hear from you?
Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is from you.
Yeah, sorry, what's the question? Sorry. I was away from the phone, sorry.
I'm giving you your message, so I don't understand. Please, can you explain better?
Okay, let me check which message it is, because I've sent quite a few. 1 second. Oh. Do you happen to know what it is? Which one it was? Oh, yeah. Yeah, about the letter and stuff.
Yeah,
letter. Yeah, because we were on Perkins Live when the letter issue happened. So, and there were some words mentioned which is not been mentioned in the, I don't know, cooked up letter that they've been passing around as the one that was originally sent. So I don't know what they're trying to achieve with that. But like some people said, Adekila no Mokuloni, those who are Yoruba should, decipher that.
Adekila Mokulo.
So now about the petition. Are you talking about the PRO?
Oh yeah, the PR. Yeah, I just said that, like they told us about 3 weeks ago.
Be free. Just say it. You have tried your thing. Just say it. I want to hear from the other side. I've been hearing from Bossman side, Resi side. So let me understand your opinion. Make me understand.
Okay. On the petition.
Yeah.
Which is the
about the petition and the PRO,
Okay, sorry. What petition to who? Sorry, specifically.
Regarding to your comment.
There was no petition in my comments. I was speaking about the mail that was sent to Ayamyinka. So I said the mail had a protest in there. It had deceased. It had rally. It had on your own, and it had something to do like Baba Mohbad, like so she's still respected.
I beg, make we see what they go on for Papa.
So that's what I'm saying.
I like deliberate. I like people to deliberate.
Verify everything about her, and they believe that someone sponsored her to do that protest. Maybe that is what they are checking, because that is what Bayo said.
If not that one, I say she don't enter wahala.
They said there are 2 people that called her that day, and who are those people? And they tried to confirm the phone number of those people from her phone. So maybe now they are assuming that those are the people that
sent her
to do protests.
Now, Bayo, not Miss Bayo to say
this is Supreme Iron Lady.
This is Supreme Iron Lady.
From Nigeria that you should drop this Shinola. That he's messianic. He's saying complete rubbish. Guys, it's really, and I mean, and they sent me.
I already don't change your name to Botija Jagun Jagun.
You should not allow such people to talk like this on this platform is too advanced for such a conversation, please. Thank you. What did you message you now? Thank you. So I mean, let them go. Let them go and learn. Or you say at the comment section. When I listened to what he's been saying, I was just laughing. Let him go and sit at the comment section for a while, because he's saying some rubbish. Good afternoon, sir. I'm going to get back on my phone call and then you don't come back to you like that. He's saying he said, baby, you need to go and learn. Let him go to some I don't even know which platform I can recommend. Maybe somewhere they do some prayers and a little analysis and this is too much advanced platform. He cannot flow at all. Miss Yani. Koburo, Emo Shebai.
You can't bring something out. Okay, what's the?
Oh, lady, don't change your name. Are you asking us?
There are certain things you will say and use allegedly. Don't just say it like that. Please.
Okay. Is that what she means? Is it because I don't? Did I mention anybody's name?
No, you did not. But
okay, I think I'm just saying whatever that has been happened in the past. That's what I said. I didn't mention nobody's name. So if I'm wrong in any way, the way I talk, I'm sorry. And let me just leave. Thank you.
You did wrong.
I'm not for this. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, come on. Oh.
Iron
Lady don't pursue and Iron Lady not stay home. So who is going to keep the platform busy now? Voila.
Justice for Mohbad, justice for all. Justice for Mohbad, justice for all. Hoping we get justice, and we believe that we surely get justice for Mohbad.
Discrepancies as well.
Oh, it's a super vibe.
Never done, and he will never do. Because he's the only person who is standing for the true justice and said, this is what I want. And this man always stands for that. You understand? So the only thing we need among ourselves
was Baba was neither arrested nor detained. But the bill was I'm not bothered.
The next minute, she was the one that mentioned
Reaching out to them,
Oh no, hell no. No.
Why?
My first encounter with them was when I had a call from someone called Busman, like probably 2 a.m. in the night, to tell me the next day they want the nurse at the inquest. So I said to them,
this is where I come back, okay? It's been 3.5 hours. Please, YouTube. I've already done Facebook, we are good.
They couldn't get a hold of her, and then they know I know where she is. I'm like, excuse me, and yeah. Well, I mean, following up from that, it transpired that the nurse was never missing, even for one day. And part of what he told me that day was
YouTube, I'm just ending it and starting it again. Please click the like button as you go out and come back again. I'm still here. Thank you.
For a month, and he's been